Hi, everybody. I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay.
And we are ParoDeeJay.
We are live from our house on a Sunday. What is up with that? All right, let me check and make sure everything looks good, sounds good. How's the microphone? All of this wonderful stuff.
I don't know yet.
I'm checking to make sure that we're actually gonna show live on the screen before I say hey
I
too
see
much.
us on my screen.
Okay, there. I just see us on our screen. Pause, because nobody needs to look at all that. Okay. Nice.
We missed you guys.
So what is happening?
It's been a while, right?
It has been a while.
Not too long. Because we were live on the cruise ships. So
Yeah.
I feel like that still counts as
It
a live.
does.
But obviously not everybody
Just-
can catch them because they're weird times, especially being West Coast.
Yeah. All right, let me crack into my beverage, which is, of course, the Pepsi Zero Sugar tonight, because it was on sale.
We went to the store.
At the Food Lion, you know what I mean? Oh, let's do it. Do that over here.
Do you want to say hi?
Mojo, we got all sorts of stuff that could happen when we're at the house. Mojo could be here.
He says hi.
Hey.
No. You just drank water. Gross.
Yeah, he's a little dribbly. What is everybody doing on Sunday? It's Sunday, right?
It is. I hope so, because we're live.
What day of the week? Are we live on somebody else's time slot? No. We're actually live on our time slot.
Hi, puppy.
I decided to, I'll wait till 9 o'clock gets here, but when I was picking out my outfit, I was thinking about color patterns, how things go and don't go at 9 o'clock. I thought this would be very interesting. So
yeah, that doesn't really go with the hat.
No. Yeah, really.
Look at all the people saying hello to
Mojo. All right, let's jump. All right, I'm going to see if there were any questions. I'm at least just going to start at 8 o'clock, because
we try not to be too far
behind.
behind.
Haze. Y'all, I'm always, like 20 minutes behind. Okay,
hey,
there's
everybody.
a bunch of haze. There are literally
27 haze.
Ooh, fantastic. Cruising in the house.
Hey,
all right, we got to
guys.
talk about something here in a little bit with
Yeah.
that. We won't get too early. We got to let people get in and get settled. You got to find a seat, fluff the pillows up, get a little snack or something.
Get a Pepsi.
All
Zero.
Right. So I don't see any questions or anything yet.
Wow.
You know what else I don't see? Laura in the house. So we're on extra hammer duty.
She's probably busy.
I didn't text her and be like, hey girl, hey, we're home. So that's my fault. But sometimes I just be like, hey, because she doesn't know where we are.
Oh, somebody said at Laura, hey, how are you?
Oh, is Laura in here?
I think you missed her.
If she's in here, I did not see that little ram. Oh, there she is. 801.
Laura's here. She knows what
Laura,
she's doing.
you here. Hey, don't let me blame you. All right. I didn't see. I was up at the top where the pre-stream. All right, there she is. All right, let's see. Questions. I see some folks are just kind of trying to advertise, and the spam filter's catching that. So that's
goodness.
Fine, but, yeah. What should we do? 8. All right, look, we got stuff. Right, we have some
stuff to talk about. Yeah.
We got to talk about some stuff that involves Fantastic. We got to talk about some stuff that's going to be some cruise announcements. We got stuff to do, but we can't do it so early, right?
Talking about Alaska.
Alaska. We could talk about the Spirit and its donuts, or the Splendor and its...
No, you said that wrong.
The Splendor and its donuts, or the Spirit and its pink steakhouse. I don't know. What is it?
Well, yeah.
This big fat funnel.
The glass funnel.
There we go. All right, let's look for questions. Oh no, Trisha Wood said my mojo looked like your mojo, passed away from diabetes. I'm sorry. Reconnecting. All right, so hopefully, y'all, we cannot be home. Look, this is why we don't stream. It says we're back.
Okay.
Why we don't stream from home, because things just don't work.
Our internet's good though.
I think what it is hang on, I'm going to yank the connection in the back and just let us go on Wi-Fi. It's something about being plugged in. I tried to wire it, into the modem. What are the words I try to use? We're back on our Wi-Fi. I think our Wi-Fi is good enough.
Hopefully.
Whatever. Gosh, y'all. Are we back? Are we still talking? I forgot how to do this.
I can't tell, actually.
All right. Cruise Twos wants to know favorite Carnival cruise ship. We are still suckers for the Pride.
Or the Spirit class.
The whole Spirit
just
class,
in general, but the Pride specifically.
Yeah, Pam D says Splendor or Spirit. Yeah, that's something we'll probably get into a little bit later once everybody's got the cushions flipped and all that stuff. Because if we talk about stuff too early,
we get the questions later, and we feel like we're repeating, and then people who've been here the whole time are like, we already heard that.
Why are you answering that again? Because it's rude.
Actually, you guys don't do that, and we appreciate it.
You're very tolerant. It's rude for us to just be like, go watch the replay. We already answered that, so we try not to do that.
Sometimes we say that.
Chris, any plans for 2023? Perhaps on Panorama. No Panorama, but we've got some 2023 laid down.
Yeah.
Michelle B, are you going to take a princess cruise in Alaska? I want to.
Yeah, I think we're planning
We're leaning toward that
next year. We haven't planned it yet.
Yeah, the plans for next year is probably we're going to do Alaska. I don't know, but I want to do Luminosa, because Luminosa is going to be doing Alaska. That's the Costa that's actually being rebranded Carnival. And then probably a Princess, because you get Glacier Bay. And then, I don't know, we'll probably do like 3 in a row. Maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling.
Maybe 6.
Maybe
no, I'm kidding.
Who knows?
We
Electric Ballroom. Thank you so much for the chat.
You.
Number 1, just off Horizon. Some folks on the elevator mentioned they learned how to use it from your video.
No way.
That's an old video, there, isn't it? Number 2, thinking about Alaska next summer. Would you consider doing a video with your top 10 excursions and port activities? Actually, we are getting ready to start because I don't know if you are aware. We do have an old series that died when the Colonial Times came. Called Port Guides, where we actually focus on one port at a time, and we talk about our favorite things that we've done in that port, some things we haven't done, things we'd like to do, and we're going to do a 5 or 6 part Alaska series after the Spirit vlogs finish.
Yeah. It won't be like a top 10 of like overall Alaska, but if you watch them, it's like what to do in those areas specifically, because you hit the same ports a lot of times.
That's true. If it's 6 videos and you watch all 6, you'll get a top 6.
There you go.
And watch some of them multiple times.
Well, there's different categories also, though.
That is true. Nick Moga schedule for last 2 weeks and next 4. I don't know what that means. What kind of schedule?
Like the schedule of videos coming up?
Oh, videos.
Oh, Alaska. For the last 2 weeks.
A lot of Alaska.
I don't know if that's what that means.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that means. Okay. Oh, there we go there. Ren Jerks, will you be sailing on Celebration? Yep, we announced that a few weeks ago. I think it's December. It's the first full week of December. I think it's the 2nd. Yeah, it's the 3rd cruise out of Florida. Nancy says, Laura is a professional.
Laura is a professional. Thank you, Laura. We really appreciate your time.
Kathy Perry, can you give a quick tutorial for Instagram for dummies? Now, that depends on how in-depth you're going.
Don't ask me. I don't use it.
Not really. I mean, I just post pictures and you make filters. And you don't make filters. You choose filters. But
you can do words.
And you can look at people's Instagram without actually having to be on Instagram. Like, if you go to ours, you can look at it. You just can't leave comments and stuff. Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the chat. Hey, D&J, it's good to finally be able to see you. Elaine and I are going on the Splendor in September.
Very cool. You guys have been all over the place.
The Alaska, yeah? Or are you doing the Australia? Are you going to Australia?
They might be doing the
Trans-Pacific?
If it's September.
I think that might happen in October. That is September.
It's September.
Are you doing a back-to-back-to-back that's Alaska and then Australia?
Or just Alaska.
Yeah, tutorial for Instagram. That is a tough one. I would probably just say Google. Google is your best friend on that one, probably.
Yeah, there's lots of ways to do it.
Yeah. All right. Look, gosh, I'm getting behind on questions already. Y'all, if y'all ask a question, we're running at least about 15 minutes behind typically. So let me buzz through some questions. Favorite Carnival cruise ship we already touched on. Michelle DeGroot, did you see Northern Lights?
No.
Oh, you could see them from southern British Columbia on 2 consecutive nights?
Wow.
Shoot.
No, we didn't get to see them.
No.
I had the Aurora tracker, but...
Mary Graydon, does Carnival have a group for 17-year-olds? Yeah, 17 is the top age for, I think it's...
Circle C.
I was going to say Club O2.
Or Club O2, no, you're right.
That's the 15, 16, and 17-year-olds. But yeah, once you're 18, you're no longer allowed to participate in the kids' clubs or the youth.
But then they have, single mixers and stuff like that, where you might meet people that age.
True. Adam Klein, could you take the NAT test on Royal? Yeah, that's the antigen test, as long as you're a U.S. citizen on a closed-loop cruise. But, I say check their website for all those details, but NAT is fine. Yeah. Yep. Question, John Chrisman, did you get pink overload on Carnival Splendor? It made me want donuts a lot, and to pet a zebra.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's funny. It's on every single floor, but you just get used to it after a while.
That's funny. Rick V, hello from California. Where are you guys from? We are just south of Virginia Beach, so opposite coasts. Man. Lisa Pollock, have you done a swim with a dolphin excursion?
Not swim, just visiting.
Encounter,
yeah, not swimming, though, no.
Yeah, but never a swim or the push-pulls or all of that kind of stuff. Orange cone vlog, I like spam. All right, nice. I love it in a musubi. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah, it's really good there.
Judith,
hey.
How do we learn? How do we learn to say
squash?
Gouache.
Gouache, right?
I'm still going to
say
gouache because that's how I always said it to her. Question for Dee, can you talk about what kind of clothes you're packing for New England and Canada? We don't even know, do we?
I was going to, check the weather before we go and... not pack as close to Alaska because it's not that cold, but again, just layers and rainproof. But maybe as it gets closer, I don't know yet. Though.
Yeah, we'll decide the night before.
No.
Candy Snyder, did you ever figure out what the jellyfish-looking fish was? The sunfish, yes, the mola mola, right?
Oh no, the jellyfish.
Oh, the jellyfish.
I think they were jellyfish.
Oh, okay.
Just different varieties.
Gotcha. Because we talked about the sunfish in the video.
Yeah. Okay, no, those aren't jellyfish.
Yeah, no, I never did really determine were they jellyfish or not, but I think they were.
Or just stuff in the ocean. I don't know.
Train driver Carl, what's up? Can we have an old style live stream soon? We old members would like it. Now, do you mean shower curtain? Or do you mean like singing karaoke? Because
we haven't changed anything otherwise.
That's true. Other than giving up the old karaoke gimmick that we used to do once a month, where we basically would ignore chat for like 1 to 2 hours.
You get flagged on that a lot too,
and get content strikes on our channel. Yeah, but yeah, we'll probably clean the couch. 2023 sometime. We'll clean the couch off.
Otherwise, it's the same, right?
That's true. We just sit here and run our mouths and all that stuff. See, I like the answering questions, but I mean, I'd be curious to,
And I'm more comfortable in the seat, honestly.
Oh, than the couch. The couch used to be really comfortable.
It's from like the 70s. So.
Yeah. Ron Gonzalez, any news about COVID testing to enter Canada? I have no clue.
They're going to do it on like
it's random.
A random basis, from what I understand. Like, they're sort of bringing it back, but it's like you can randomly get picked to do it at the airport. That's what I've heard.
That's weird. I guess they have to do it on the spot and pay for it, right?
I think it would be free if they randomly pick you.
That's what I mean. The airport's.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not going to be like, sir, give us $70 to give you a COVID test.
You're random, and you're random. We need some money.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Nancy, favorite meal selection from the Indian food at the Splendor. The paneer dish on the first day.
The first day food was the best.
Yes. Literally, our first day experience on the tandoor, the Masala King.
Tiger.
It was our favorite of the whole trip.
Masala King.
What's it called?
Because it's tiger.
It is Masala Tiger.
Tiger King.
Masala Tiger King. Gosh, I'm never going to financially recover from that cruise. Dead meat. Sounds like somebody has a cell phone too close. Oh, is it? Was yours making noise?
No,
I don't think so. Oh, good. That's where we froze and came back. So you see how far behind we are. Ray Floyd, heard any news of when testing will be stopped on some of the cruise lines? Just Virgin, Bahamas
Virgin
Paradise.
and Azamara and Bahamas Paradise.
Just those three.
Was it still Margaritaville at sea? It's not called Bahamas Paradise. Is it still called?
No, I guess it's not. I call it Bahamas Paradise. Put lipstick on a pig. Where Erin's Alaska deck party is as good as her Caribbean deck parties. Yeah. Erin's deck parties
are great.
A lot of fun.
Erin's awesome.
Susan Dowd, Mojo is 17 and he is our only child. Yes, indeed. Michelle's favorite ship is the Magic. Magic was nice.
Yeah,
a little
Magic's
dark.
good.
But I like Magic, yeah.
Dark.
I mean, it was very brown and dark. I remember going on it and going, where's the personality that used to be on all the old ships? It was the first one. I was like, wow, interesting.
A lot of them are darker like that.
Yeah. Shara, did you guys like the Spirit? We are on her in February. Yeah.
Loved it.
It's our favorite class, so nothing wrong. As long as you like pearls or eggs on the ceiling.
Nude art.
Great.
It's like a museum.
Yeah. That's so funny because Pride, Legend, they had the most nude art.
They all do that.
Spirit had just a little bit, and then Miracle, I think they had
grapes.
replaced nude art with grapes. I guess
just
that's
grapes
what happened.
everywhere.
Joe Farkas, y'all, he's a genius. Let's see. Judy Horn, so you use Splenda. Have you tried stevia extract sweeteners at all more natural? Yeah, I typically use stevia.
At home, we use stevia.
Yeah.
But on the cruise ship,
somebody had asked us to check on Splendor.
Oh, yeah. They wanted to know for sure.
Yeah, but I am
on Splendor.
I'm a stevia man, yeah. 2 speeds, just watch your Universal Studio. That's old school too.
Yeah.
What's up?
I like that people are digging back.
I know. All right, let's see. 8:13. All right, let's talk. Is Matt still here? Should we talk about something that early?
I think Matt's here.
All right, he probably is still here. All right, give me 2 minutes at 8:15. You know, like I make these timed announcements, then I totally don't look at the clock. 5 minutes late.
People will remind you. It's all right.
Mary Ellen Dillon, Splendor or Spirit? All right, that's a topic we'll have to touch on. And it's different categories, but we did pick it.
Definitely different categories.
Let's see. Splendor looks like an
Fantastic
interesting
says
ship.
still here.
All right, less sad. Cindy, have you cruised Wonder of the Seas? We have not.
Not yet.
Dario, how do you feel about the recent CDC notice about COVID requirements? Oh, is that just where they're basically pulling out of cruise ships? And
I figured it would eventually happen. I honestly didn't know it would be this soon because numbers are still up. I mean, obviously, it's not nearly as bad overall what it was, but yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be this soon either. I thought it would happen this year, but I was giving it the fall. I wasn't giving it this soon.
Yeah.
Weird. Nancy Richardson, what is a can't miss in Sitka? Do you have a can't miss in Sitka? Now, Sitka is the home of the Fortress of the Bear and the Raptor Center, and those are the main things you think of when you think of Sitka.
They have
Totem Pole Park.
The Russian Orthodox Church.
Yeah, there's a big Russian history there.
Yeah.
With the pelmeni. I enjoyed eating the pelmeni.
I like what we did this time. We went over to the Totem Park, and just the walk over there, saw so many eagles.
That's going to be part 4.
It's really pretty, very naturey. Everything's really walkable in Sitka once you get to the main area. But if you haven't been there before and you're interested in like nature, the Fortress of the Bears is always good. You're guaranteed to see bears.
It's like a bear sanctuary.
It's not a zoo. It's a sanctuary. And like they can't be released into the wild, basically. So you're definitely going to see bears if that's what you're wanting to do in Alaska. And then the Raptor Center, you'll see eagles. But you you see them on the walk as well. So
yeah,
not bears, but eagles.
Most people would say Fortress of the Bear and the Raptor Center are like the
it's
two
a good
main
combo
things that you would do. Denise really wish you would try Holland America. We're trying to fit it into the spring of 23.
We don't have it booked yet.
Right, we've got one penciled in. We're just waiting to put the hammer down on it. Let's see. Eric Swart, any plans for Alaska with the land portion or train? Not connected to a cruise tour.
Not a cruise tour, because we like to kind of be independent and do our own thing and not be on a schedule like that. But yeah, our own cruise tour, if you will. Yeah.
All right, it's 8:15. I'm 9 minutes behind in chat, but I'm trying to pay attention. All right, so you guys, our live stream schedule is really
weird.
Sporadic. So we thought, hey, it wasn't us, actually. I'm pretending like it's our idea.
It's not.
Fantastic Cruising is in the house tonight.
Matt and Kimbra.
Mm-hmm. They have invited us to be part of their live stream this Friday, 8:30 Eastern time, to talk about some stuff. I'll let them talk about the topics and all of that. So just in case you have not gotten enough of us running our mouths, now they're gonna call the shots over there.
Oh no, it's their podcast, but they do it live. But it's so good, and like they always have really good topics.
Yeah. So 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Friday.
Check it out.
Remember the date. 29th. It's the 29th.
I think it goes through StreamYard, so you have to you can do it on Facebook. There's some special ways to get in there. I'm not techie.
I'll get more information. We'll
put it in the group.
We've been in the podcast one time before.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember, is this actually the podcast or is it a video? It's both. It's everything.
It's both, yeah.
It's everything you could want it to be.
Right, Matt, Kimber?
That's it. Y'all back me up. I'm just battling. Help. This is how it's going to be on Friday.
They're so excited.
You're going to have much regret about bringing us over there because I'm going to run my mouth now.
We love them. We've actually known Matt forever, and we haven't been able to meet Kimber yet, but we want to.
That's true. Funny thing is, like, we'll go over and be in other people's live streams, and I've seen comments come through where they're like, DeeJay, they're just not acting like themselves. They're so much more quiet. Guys, when we're on somebody else's channel,
it's not our show.
We hush, and we let the other folks run the show. We're just there to
we're guests,
be pretty. But here, we just got to say everything we want to say. But it is funny how people just say we're so quiet when we're guests on other people's channels.
I don't find it that way. But I guess it's because we don't know what we're going to be asked sometimes, so it's
we're
weird.
Just kind of like...
But check it out. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. All right.
Was that good?
That was good. That was the best. All right, edit that out. Do it over. Just Kaya TV. Have you ever done a hotel stay with GoPort? Yeah, 2 or 3 times. If so, how early do they pick up? Should I pick early or later check in with the ship?
It depends on the hotel.
Oh, and if you're doing Orlando.
Yeah, there's definitely some differences. And I think when you choose it, you can look and see what the schedule is going to be. Because if you're doing like a parking cruise, you go park at the place that they have you park.
That's the only one we've done.
Yeah, we haven't done a hotel.
You drive to Port Canaveral and stay there, and they have parking and shuttle. But if you're flying into Orlando, we're less familiar with how that works. But I want to say that they start running their shuttles over at least by 10 a.m.
Yeah.
At least from the Port Canaveral option that we've done. So you should be able to get a nice early
check-in. I think it tells you when you're picking the hotel, though. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done that.
True. Troy, do you know if cruise ships are cruising out of Norfolk? Yeah, there's about 3 months out of the year where Carnival usually sends a ship. It's the Magic this year.
We'll be on it in October.
That's right. October, we're sailing from Norfolk.
To Bermuda, finally.
They are not a year-round cruise port, sadly. All right, let's see. Questions. Tony, does anyone else hear static interference, or is it from my end?
Oh, no one else has said that, so
there's static interference.
I'm sorry, Tony.
Yeah, nobody else. I'm curious to see. Anyway, Crazy Cat Traveler, thoroughly studied your vlog on how to use the Horizon elevator for my upcoming cruise. Yeah, the thing most people don't know is you're supposed to punch in how many people. Like, if you have 5 people, you're supposed to punch it in 5 times. It's annoying. It takes a while.
It does.
But that's how the system is done. Nick, where have you been last 2 weeks and next 4?
Oh, like
last
trips?
2 weeks we were in Alaska. We did the Splendor and the Spirit. That's the Splendor videos are coming out now. Next 4, we're mostly going to be home. Well, we've got Enchantment of the Seas coming up, so that's stuck in there too somewhere.
Somebody said they hear the static. Other people, I don't know what to tell you guys.
There's static.
I don't know. We don't hear it. Some people are saying it's great, and some people hear static.
Does something else need to be muted? No, the only audio source is this poor little boy. All right, so if I'm real quiet.
I hear our air conditioning.
Yeah, I hear the air conditioning.
It's really quiet.
Actually, let me close this.
Oh, he's rendering in the background.
rendering a video at the same time, but that shouldn't have caused any audio interference. I've just closed out of the editing program.
Now you get no video. No, I'm kidding.
It was done. It was done. Train driver Carl, you have light static. Check your plugs. Move your mic to the right. Weird. Well, it's hard to.
Don't you love it when we can't hear
are plugged in.
Like half the people say no.
Okay, well, if more than one person is hearing it, then I think that's fine. Yeah. And then what? Mic to the right means more toward me, because that's my right. I'm going to assume he means screen right.
Slight crackle.
Well, that's.
I hear nothing but clear voices.
What the heck? Maybe we're just a little too hot.
Hang on.
Too hot for YouTube.
This is. I'm gonna be 100 years behind in chat. All right, I'm gonna bring.
There's a million static comments you'll have to get. All right,
I'm gonna bring the gain down a little bit, just so
turn off the air. You're funny.
All right, just so did I turn gain down or gain up, guys? How does gain work? All right, that's about 2/3 up.
Sounds good,
guys. I don't want to have static crackle.
That's all right. We're trying.
Maybe I need to be.
You know we're professional, right?
Yeah. Oh, now chat went to the bottom.
Oh gosh.
If you don't scroll chat every so often, it goes to the bottom.
Eats it.
Okay, good. It didn't eat it all. There we go. All right, let's see. Let me find random questions and see if I can get to the bottom. We got random. Not that we have a ton to talk about, but we do have some cruises.
Just some, yeah.
Maybe we'll do. I'll save them all for one because it's kind of like one thought. Let's see. Bonnie Line was looking back last year vlogs. Realized we were on Serenade of the Seas in Alaska together. What?
Were we really,
never
Bonnie?
Actually saw you two. How could that be?
Oh my gosh.
Serenade?
We were in our room on the balcony a lot.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rat Blocks. How was Andy? Andy is a hilarious dude. He is
very
great
funny.
at emceeing stuff because he's into comedy. He used to be a comedy club manager, and so he is great, like on the mic, telling jokes, doing stuff like that.
Very quick-witted.
He's a dude, yeah. Larry said yes, December 4th. So December 4th is our celebration this year.
Okay.
Nice. Zam Smooth, thanks D for booking our last minute Voyager cruise. Yeah. Our interior rooms really as dark as they say. Any light from the hallway under the door?
There's definitely a little bit of light. I've noticed it more and more recently. So yeah, there's some light, and then like some of the bathrooms will have like a light, and there's a light in the ceiling sometimes. There's light.
You really start noticing those.
I'm a very light sleeper.
Fred's Model 3N will be on Spirit August 10th, so we have to complete the ArriveCan app. Yep. Yes, you do. Thanks, Fred San Diego. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not hard. You just go in. If you're doing the Spirit, you're going to put your port of entry as Ogden Point. Yeah, it's Ogden Point A and B.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a couple of quick questions to answer. It's really not that bad. So.
And they'll make sure you have it as you're checking in. They'll ask for it like 3 times, so keep it out on your phone.
They're like, show me your QR code.
As soon as you put it away.
But then when you get on the ship in the app, it's like, please make sure to complete your ArriveCan. I'm like, how could you have gotten on and not done your...
They'll help you with it if necessary.
Man. Bridget's Buzz just got off Freedom. Found out they won't get the whale tail back till 2024. Yeah, the next dry dock, they're going to have to do it then. Man.
See, we saw on Freedom the 23, it was missing some on the schedule. I bet that's when it's dry docking.
October of 23, Freedom is completely off the schedule. So
that makes sense.
Weird. Kendall Floyd, we are planning a group family cruise to Alaska. Ages range from 3 to 90. Which cruise line would you suggest as far as activities for everyone? Now that's a range right there.
90.
I'll leave that up to you.
I would probably do a larger ship just so everybody's entertained. Not huge. They don't do like mega ships to Alaska, but maybe like from Seattle, like Quantum or Ovation, possibly Royal Caribbean.
Yeah. Well, we had some folks from our church that are in their probably 80s, and they hated Ovation because it was too big for them.
I'm just saying.
I know. But be able to have enough entertainment.
But it would have enough for the kids because they have bumper cars and North Star and all sorts of fun stuff.
Right.
Like, rock walls. You keep the kids busy.
Rock lobster. True. Barbara, how was the weather temperature in Alaska on your last cruise on Spirit? We got warm.
It was in the 50s and
Mid-50s
60s.
to 60.
Yeah. And not super rainy. The first week was very rainy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little rainier than May. We're still trying to determine our favorite month so far that we've gone, and we would probably give it to May.
It's not July.
It's definitely
oddly
not July. Enough. I think July became our least favorite month, but it was fantastic.
I don't know. It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, I would give May, and then I would give September, and then I would give July. So we definitely need to try out some other months, but yeah, we've only tried 3. Dr. G sailing Holland America next weekend. Worried about their Wi-Fi. I need to connect for a 30-minute Zoom meeting. Yeah,
we've never done it.
We haven't. Yeah, and it probably depends on the ship.
The older ships, the worse the Wi-Fi generally is.
I know. Tracy Carson, good gracious,
well,
thank you so much
Tracy.
for the chat.
Wow,
says you're amazing. You're
amazing.
That's like the Keanu Reeves meme. Thank you for that. All right, here comes some of the static things.
Like
well, I'm not quite down to
5-minute static.
Oh, Larry says he's doing Trans-Pacific to Australia, and then in Australia he's doing a back-to-back.
You were right.
Yeah, I
thought you were doing an amazing time.
Last Alaska into Trans-Pacific. I almost had it.
We looked at that, and I was like, we can make that work. We're not doing it.
Pam D, hopefully somebody answered that. If you're flying with a CPAP machine as carry-on, do you need any kind of medical documentation? So I don't know.
I've never had that question. to have to find out.
For
So
flying.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully some folks in the chat might have known something about that. Trisha Wood, do you both work remotely, full-time, flex schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're both remote, basically our own bosses, flexi schedule.
And it helps.
Yeah, Jill, enjoyed meeting you on the Splendor. Are you getting used to your stardom?
Hey, Jill.
Once we reach stardom, I'll have to let you know.
We met Jill outside the dining room. I remember Jill.
There you go. Fast Edismo, thank you so much for the chat. I was hoping to meet you in Huna while you were on Spirit. I was on Splendor. Hopefully I have another opportunity. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I remember we were messaging, right, and I was like, we're on the whaleboat back to town, and I think you were on the ship already.
Our ships were remarkably, similar times. It's weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Train Driver Carl, love all the funnies on your Facebook page. Thanks for the chat. Good gracious. Carl is the contributor to probably 90% of those. Yeah. 89%. I'll give him 89%. FedEx have seen Northern Lights in late September, early October. We haven't seen them yet.
No.
We haven't seen them. Angela Butler, we get on Miracle tomorrow. What is your favorite thing to do in Skagway? Now, if you've never been to Skagway, it's probably going to be the train ride. The train ride up the mountain, that's like the thing people say to do.
My personal favorite, because I don't know if it's yours, is just walking the trails.
It's not.
It's beautiful there. And getting the doughboy. Yeah.
Walking and eating.
Don't go on a Sunday, though. They're closed, apparently.
Yeah, we were there on a Sunday on what? Split.
We didn't try and go, though. So, yeah. I mean, that's a free activity. Well, other than buying the doughboy. But
yeah. Judy Horn, you don't seem to wear your Philip Stein bracelet or watch any longer. Why? Yeah,
I don't know. I just kind of fell out of it. I'm not good at like remembering to wear jewelry of any sort, like at all.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why. I just really don't.
Yeah, I think
it's in my jewelry box.
Kim Thompson, how does Wi-Fi work on a cruise ship? Do both guests have to get it? I don't know of any ships where you're forced into both getting it.
No.
Most cruise lines, you can bounce, like you can literally buy one and we can bounce it around between devices. Now, MSC, we learned, once it's on a device, it's stuck. So
I feel like there's another line that does that too.
Probably.
Is it Norwegian?
I don't know. Most of them you can bounce, though, and you would not
put it on the device you need, like a computer. Yeah. For work was what we needed.
Yeah, we ended up, I think, having to buy 4 Wi-Fis on MSC because we needed 2 computers and 2 phones to be able to connect.
That's really dumb. I don't get it.
Yeah. Judith Williams, Dee's t-shirt. I have that same Icy Straight Point shirt from Carnival.
2 for $20. Yep. I was like, okay, I have to have that one. 20. It's too cute. And it's Icy Straight, so.
That's true, with the orca. Brad Baker, Clang Clang, will be cruising in October. Ocho Rios is one of our stops. Have you figured out a go-to excursion for that port? No.
I haven't been back
I've always struggled to find one. Don't want DR, or Dunn's River Falls. I was like, what is DR? Yeah, Dunn's River is always the one people are like, go do it, or there's the bobsled experience, or...
It's like river tubing is supposed to be good. I don't know who you go with those specifically.
Yeah, Ocho Rios, Jamaica in general is always a little bit of a mystery for us.
What we did on MSC was good. We went to the beach, and then we had the lunch, then we went to the park. That was fun, but it was a ship excursion.
Right,
so.
And I think MSC is the only one I've seen something like that on.
I'm sure they have other things, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have a go-to, really. No. We need one. We need to do an Ocho Rios port guide, but that's why I haven't done one yet, because...
I was reading Melanie's
comment. I know. Melanie says, your meals tend to influence me, so how much Indian food am I eating this week based on vlogs?
A lot.
Every time
y'all are going to get sick, but...
gosh. No, okay. There's going to be a vlog tomorrow. Normally, I was still going on the Facebook pages or groups recommendation of doing the every other day videos for now, but... I always I'm itching to get to a port.
Yeah, because it drags otherwise, and we know that.
Yeah, because right now we had embarkation and then we skipped a day, which I would have put a sea day there probably, but then we had the sea day. I'm like, I can't skip another day because the next video is Tracy Arm Fjord. Well, that's not really a port, but that's going to come out tomorrow because I want to get it over with. Then we'll skip a day, and then we'll finally get to the ports. But where was I going with that? I don't remember. Indian food. Tomorrow's video, you are going to eat so much. You're going to pop. You're going to have so much Indian food.
Yeah.
That's the one that
and we didn't know we were having that much. You'll see.
Yeah, that's what just finished rendering right now, actually. I have to upload it once we're done with the stream so it can come out tomorrow.
I find it quite entertaining.
Yeah. Blessed Nettie, do you think the big 3 will drop pre-cruise testing anytime soon? I don't. We were talking amongst ourselves.
I feel like Celebrity is typically the first one to go, then Royal,
right,
then Carnival, and Norwegian is generally last. for some reason.
I can go with that. So
celebrity is always like one up on
Princess
everybody
fall
though. Princess is like right in the middle.
I'd say celebrity's going to go first.
They always did. Like whatever the protocols were, they were the first one to do it.
And I would say, so what's the big three? Royal Carnival, and Norwegian. So I'm going to say Royal.
Because they're in the same family.
I'm going to say Royal's going to be the first to go.
I don't know why.
I don't know. That's just my thing, but I don't know.
I don't know how soon.
Denise Hardy, when you went on your Journeys cruise, did you find out in advance what the theme nights were for packing? No. I'll be on Celebration out of Southampton to Miami for 14 days, and it's a first for us. No, there's a lovely graphic that people like to post about the theme parties, but the problem is that graphic is from Carnival Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Because it talks about like a derby night and something else that's not even a thing with U.S. Carnival. I have never... John Hewitt had a post one time, I think, that talked about the parties, but I don't know how to find it.
You know what a good idea is? Here, I just thought of this. Go on Instagram, find your cruise director, and DM them and ask them, if they can give you packing tips on what... Because it's up to the cruise director what activities they do. And, I mean, don't bombard them. But I think it's a good way to maybe find out.
Yeah, slide in their DMs. Why not?
If they have Instagram.
Oh, that's true. Facebook page them.
Yeah.
Tracy Weldon, what is the pre-cruise COVID test you do and how much per person? We do the Binax Now AG card, whatever, that you get from Optum or EMED, and it's like, is it $25 a kit?
Laura says to move the mic towards you.
That was
9 minutes ago, though. Sorry, Laura. I was busy.
Well, I didn't know when Carl said to the right. I didn't know if he meant my right or if he meant screen right. All right,
I'm not loud in the video, so I find it hard to believe I'm loud right now, but hey.
Hey guys, welcome to the ASMR podcast. All right. Something. I don't know. We get them from EMED and they're $25 a piece.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have to buy a 6-pack. Actually, they sell less now. Michelle said, Evan said hello. What up,
Evan?
How's it going?
Hope you're doing well.
Jed Karen can't wait to try the special Indian buffet. Please do. Is the only ship that's got it with Carnival.
It was busy on our sailing too. People were enjoying it.
It really was. Rick V, is there a time you guys were scared at sea? I mean, we went through that storm, which was freaky, but I wasn't really scared.
No, I've never been scared.
No, I don't think I've been scared at sea either. Dawn C, is Carnival no longer doing the breakfast cards you hang outside your door? No. Due to staffing, they've taken those away.
You can still call in the night before and pre-order. Yeah. We did that one day.
Emily Vayner, is it a long walk to get to the bronze whale? I can't remember which port, maybe Juneau. There is the big whale statue. I don't think it was bronze, but the one that didn't spray.
Right, it looks like a humpback whale.
Yeah, it's like 1.25 miles.
It depends on where your ship is parked. If it's the AJ dock, it's extremely far.
If you're at the AJ dock, don't even do it.
Otherwise, it's not too bad. There's a really nice boardwalk.
Don't even do it. Dead Meat suggests that a 4G cell phone could be giving the mic interference.
I mean,
I wonder if let's see. All right, so she just moved her phone off of the table.
That doesn't make sense.
Where it was.
But maybe.
Then, you know what? Mine's here. I'm going to move mine over to the shelf where I'll probably forget it.
But now how am I supposed to reach out?
Well, all right, maybe put yours back. I don't know.
No.
I wonder if that did anything. I'll have to remember. So
it's in my lap. It's still close.
8:32, we moved our phones. And I'm at 8:11 in chat. Oh, my gosh. Bonnie Line, what year were your first vlogs? 2015.
Yep.
P&B, we are going on the Vlogger Extravaganza cruise. Yes. Rebecca, we have not done any gold mining adventures in Alaska. No. Donzo says that Dee's audio is a bit overmodulated. I mean, we're using the same microphone, so that would be weird.
Maybe it's just my voice.
It could be. Her voice is overmodulated. Ginduncy. I don't know.
Is it my Pepsi can? I mean, I don't know.
It could be. Sizzling. Current suitcase fatality count for Jay for 2022. Oh my gosh. Am I on my 4th suitcase for the year? My current one is doing really well.
I think you're missing like 2.
I think it might be 3. I think this is my 3rd.
There's the orange one.
I think there's
the burgundy one.
2 fatalities, which means I'm on my 3rd suitcase.
It's your 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, but this one's doing really well. I paid a lot for it in Vancouver.
Too much.
Attila the Fun, room service cards on doors. Ask the cabin steward if none in the cabin. Oh, see, they said they weren't even collecting them.
Yeah, I think it depends on the ship.
Or use the Hub app to order. Yeah, but you can't order the breakfast to the room and stuff in the Hub app.
You can order the pay food.
Yeah, chicken fingers and pizzas.
Well, they might have the breakfast sandwiches.
Oh,
I don't know. Okay. I haven't seen them.
Video Shop TV on the Splendor for New Year's Eve. Was Desi the maitre d' on board? I don't know if I caught his name. We
were in the My Time?
Yeah, on that one we had My Time.
I don't think he was.
Fred Breitsprecher. Did I do that right? Do you know how long low number on pride of America.
How long they're going to have reduced capacity?
Oh,
that's what I read it as.
Okay, gotcha.
No, because it's based on staffing, and I don't think they've updated that quite yet.
Okay.
So.
Carrie Gilroy, first Royal/Mariner in 36 days. Please explain the Cocoa Key secret sandwich. Okay, now what I realized is you can go up and you can order what they call the secret burger, and they'll give it to you. I usually get either the crispy chicken sandwich if you don't want the lettuce and tomato on it, or the shack sandwich if you do want the lettuce and tomato. Order a mozzarella stick. You take the lid off, mozzarella's, marinara, bam!
But if you order them separately, you get more mozzarella sticks.
Yes, and then you have leftover mozzarella sticks. So I always do it separately and make my own. But they will make it for you if you order what they call the special burger. Yeah, but
it's not a burger, though.
It's not. I don't know why they call it the special burger. I was always a very big fan of not doing the lettuce and tomato version, but when I tried it a few times, I didn't mind the lettuce. It's like lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and then marinara sauce.
That is weird.
It's a little weird. But.
I've never tried it.
Cruising Auntie, was your clothes packing the same between the June sailing? Oh, it was May sailing and this last Alaska trip. Mine was.
Pretty similar. I did not take a heavy coat because I didn't end up wearing it in May, and I don't think I wore took as many like cuddle dud kind of things underneath.
Oh, like
but otherwise, yeah, just layers and rain-proof stuff.
Yeah, I think mine was identical.
Well, he wears t-shirts like year-round. So.
Herb Durant, nice meeting you on the Tender Boat in Hawaii. Going on the Prima in October. Recommendations on what to do in Puerto Plata. Now, we've never been to Puerto Plata. Mm-hmm. We've been to Amber Cove, and of course, we've done Ocean World. We've done the Iguanamama. Actually, my favorite was the Iguanamama Island tour.
Yeah.
I would do that Iguanamama Island tour all day long. People say to do the waterfalls.
Yeah.
Damahagua, I think.
Damahagua.
I don't like jumping in waterfall stuff, so that wasn't for me.
It's up for if you're adventurous, and it's quite a hike, too, to do that. So just
True.
depends on your physicality.
Yes. All right, let's see. Oh, it's past 8:30. I feel like I need to, announce something.
You're going to hit me in the face.
I'm going to announce it. I hit you in... Oh, my gosh. All right. All right, give me till 8:40. How about that? 8:40. We got to talk about another little... No.
4 minutes.
I got 4 minutes. I'm a half hour behind. How do you survive?
Well, a lot of the static comments made it go. I don't think you're truly.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
Oh gosh.
Ruthie, have you been to Labadee? We have not. No,
not
everything
yet.
we've had to Labadee got canceled. Jamie Lynn, is there a cruise line or ship you haven't gone on but want to try? All of them.
Oh yeah.
Technically, yeah. Holland,
Virgin, P&O, Azamara.
Everybody.
I don't know anything.
No. John Crispin, have you ever tried monk fruit as a sugar? No. My daughter swears by it. I have not.
I think my sister's had it and she likes it.
Yeah, okay. Justin Abbott, any Bigfoot sightings in Alaska? Just me. There was a mirror this one time and I was like, whoa, I got a little scared. Brad Baker, you've canceled the Ecstasy 10-10-22 cruise.
No.
Changed to a different one. Guess we'll have to meet up in Dillsboro to do donuts.
Aww.
Man, you're not going to say bye to the Ecstasy. Hope you have fun. Mary Graydon, what class of ship is Horizon? Is Vista class.
Vista.
Yeah. Let's see. Heidi, I had Truvia for our breakfast room service. I didn't ask for real sugar, so I was happy with Truvia. Yeah, I'm cool with Truvia.
Yeah.
Heidi Miller says, D, you are an awesome travel planner. Thanks for putting up with all of our questions.
You're welcome.
Funny. The Z Show Cruise Fund. Princess Cruises will stop testing on the 27th. Is that a fact already? I have not seen that from Princess.
They haven't sent that to me yet, but
all right.
That doesn't mean,
That I have not seen. Nancy, if you had to choose only one, would it be Hawaii or Alaska? Like we could never go to the other one?
Is that Nurse Nancy?
Yeah, it is.
That is not fair.
That's not fair, Nancy. Nancy, you're not fair.
No.
Yeah.
They're so different.
Oh, gosh. If I could only... Because, I would pick Alaska. That's just me. Like, if I
had
had to give up Hawaii, I want somewhere cold to go in the summer. That's me.
There's more nature in Alaska. I'd probably pick... Because you can snorkel in Alaska, too.
Yeah.
I do love Hawaii.
We picked Alaska. I know. Nancy's
not
mean.
Fair.
Nancy mean.
Good thing we don't have to pick,
That's
right?
True. Cruising Auntie, was it rainier this trip in Alaska than last?
Yeah.
So May versus July.
Oh, for sure.
May was rainier. And then September was even
It was
rainier.
just foggy. Like, really overcast and foggy. Like, except for the days we were headed back to Seattle. I was like, really? Now it's sunny. Cool.
Ruthie Palmer, did either of you imagine when you started vlogging it would lead to this?
Well, not at all.
There wasn't really like a big community aspect to it when we started. Like in 2015, there were a few channels doing it, but I'm not aware of like a community existing. That just kind of happened, I want to say, 2018, 2019, especially 2020, like a big community rally. That's been the coolest part to come out of it, is the community. But no, I had no idea what to expect. I still don't know what to expect.
I thought maybe we'd be happy with like if we ever hit 1,000 subscribers. So
yeah, I've never really been numbers driven. I'm just like I want to have some fun. Nancy, walk to the Totem Park is pretty and easy walking in Sitka. Yeah, that's what we did this last time. That's going to be part 4 of this series. So that's the one I have to edit next. Let's see. But
Editing
this
game.
is where we finally talk about what to do in Sitka.
1 minute.
Oh, gosh.
I'm keeping
Nancy,
you on track.
Was the Raptor Center in Sitka still being affected by the avian flu? Now, we did it last September.
We didn't go. We didn't hear that from anybody. We had people that went. They didn't say that, though. I hope not.
Dave and Sherry, when prepaying gratuities, how do they know how many times you'll be eating at the MDR? Yeah, I think what my understanding is all the gratuities, whether they're prepaid or not, go into a pool. And every time you check into the MDR, your wait staff gets a little bloop, and they're going to get some stuff out of the pool. If you don't go, they don't. That's going to stay in the pool, and it might go to the Lido folks. Some might go to the Lido folks anyway. So it is based on how many times you check into the dining room, I believe.
Some cruise lines have you check into whatever restaurant it is, and they know where you are. I think it's Royal Caribbean, like for the buffet, you had to like sign in, and they knew you were eating there that night.
Yeah, so they spread the gratuities out based on where you go, or they at least try to.
Yeah.
Tony G, anything good to do in Cabo? We've been twice, so just all I know is what we did. We were there during whale season.
If it's whale season,
yeah,
it's definitely awesome.
Otherwise, we just kind of wandered around, went to Cabo Wabo.
Yeah.
Angela Butler, best thing to do in Juneau, and is the Glacier Express the best way to get to the glacier? I mean, the Glacier Express is going to get you up close to the glacier. We did it on the second cruise this past
I thought
cycle.
that we were asking about Juneau.
Well,
is that not a company that can take you there?
I went to the second. I think it's just called Glacier Express. You're talking about the one through the ship, right? That's the only one. I answered the second part of the question first, was the problem. So best thing to do in Juneau. For us, it's usually whale watching. Mendenhall Glacier, though.
No, Mendenhall is awesome, and the waterfall, and you could literally spend the whole day there if you wanted to.
Oh, Glacier Express is the
That's
shuttle bus.
That's what I was like, I think you're thinking of Tracy Arm Fjord.
That's called Glacier Explorer.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think that's what she meant.
Back that up. Yeah, Juneau is where they're called different things. Did that end up being the best way to get to the
M&M
glacier?
tours. You could take the bus if you want, but you will be walking a lot to do that.
Yeah,
but that's going to be your most affordable option.
Yeah. I was thinking Glacier Explorer. That's
no, it's okay. There's so many companies when you first get off, like that you can talk to and get pricing. They're all going to be very similarly priced though.
Yeah, but I would say, that's probably your most affordable way to get there, unless you feel like riding the bus or something. The city bus. All right, it's 8:41.
Yep.
I missed it. All right, so let's talk pow. Let's talk cruises. We've announced, one of the more common questions that we've been getting is, when are you going to do the new Carnival ships, all that kind of stuff. We announced Celebration before, December 4th, I think.
Yes.
So that one's done. That's this year. So the next one we wanted to try to line up is, when the heck are we going to do Jubilee? So we have plotted our grand return to Galveston in the fall of 2023.
Yes.
Starting off with, now I went through all the schedules, trying to figure out how would ships line up best, because we need to sail Dream,
right? We
need to sail Jubilee, and then this is how it worked out best for us. So we are going to be on the Carnival Dream right after Thanksgiving, November 26th. Boom. Carnival Dream is doing a 6-day Western Caribbean. So there we go. And at that point, I believe, well, we haven't said any other things. I can't make that claim yet. All right, get back with me next week and I'll make a certain claim. But Carnival Dream right after Thanksgiving, so 6 days. And that worked out because as soon as the Dream gets back into the port of Galveston, bam, the Jubilee loads up the same day and heads out. So
hope for good weather.
Jubilee, December 2nd, 2023. It's funny, it's like the same week that we're taking Celebration is the same week.
Well, because they keep doing
Jubilee.
Thanksgiving launches, and we can't do that. So.
Yes. So there we go.
Pretty soon after it gets there. Yeah.
I don't think I added those two to my... Did I add those to the master list?
Oh, I don't know.
My gosh, I'm so smart. All right, so here is our official... It doesn't go above my glasses yet.
It truthfully does. We
that's
haven't
right.
announced
Okay, we got stuff that's not on the list, y'all.
It does. It goes up.
That's right. So Enchantment is our next. We've got the Ecstasy. We've got the Magic. And then these are the ones, where's my finger, that we just announced a few weeks ago is the Sky Princess Carnival Celebration Norwegian Encore block. That's 3 in a row. Vlogger Extravaganza. And then we've started lining up the fall of next year. So
sweet.
Woohoo! All right, back to
Galveston.
questions. Galveston. We're coming back for Galveston.
We like Galveston.
Dag on it. We've only been one time, and it was to sail the Breeze, which didn't even come back to Galveston.
No.
We went to Galveston to get out of Galveston. Gosh, I'm tired of saying Galveston. Eric Granger, Miami hotel recommendation. We do not have one, no. How do you place a bid to upgrade on Norwegian? Brienne wants to know. They send an email?
They send you an email generally if they have availability, and you just bid on it per person and give them your credit card. And if you win, they charge it. If you don't, you stay where you are.
Okay. I forgot. Fantastic Matt there, I'm sure, said we need a cruise creature for the night. Now, last time he let you pick a cruise creature one time before, right?
I think I picked Stingray.
Oh, gosh. We're going to have to think of a cruise creature. Or you guys can think of... We'll bat some ideas around. All right, let's see. Let's jump down. Now, if the chat jumps, it is going to eat some of this. So I'm going to try to go through fast. Josie J, any plans for Europe? Yes, 2023 is going to be some Europe excitement. See the World with Chris. We saw several bears this weekend in Gatlinburg. One was 400 to 500 pounds and came within 20 feet of us while grilling burgers.
Wow, that's scary.
That's scary.
Ooh-wee.
Big Blue Matt G, did you have to buy pink donuts when you got home? I've resisted the urge so far. Mike, have you ever sailed from New York? We have, yeah. Our third vlog series ever was the Vista out of New York City, back when we were using the iPhone.
It's beautiful.
I know. I want to do that again, which we will. Jill just booked the Pride for October 23 out of Rome, a 10-day Greek cruise. Has anyone else done it? Ooh, we have not. Yikes. Okay.
There's all the static.
There's the static noise.
We made it to that part.
Brad West. Ruby is coming to Galveston in the fall. Have you sailed her or any others in that class? I believe Crown is the only one that I think is in that same class that we have sailed.
I get confused on all other classes other than Carnival.
Yeah, they only have like 3 classes, I think, on Princess. And I believe Ruby and Crown are together. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be sailing some other ones soon. Because we've got Sky. That's not the right class.
No.
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's see. Teague Neal... realize in November I'm doing 3 cruises, including the Sky, November 19th for 2 weeks, and together the second week. Funny. Would love to see you more. Maybe dinner if you like. Nice. That Teague, we met Teague, yeah?
Oh yeah, we know Teague.
Nice. That's funny. So we'll be on there partying on the Sky.
Cool. We met on Celebrity.
Yeah, on I was going to say Summit. It was Summit.
Yeah, it was Summit.
Gosh, my brain. Matt, MSC Seashore elevators are greater than Horizon elevators. Did they have weird ones?
I don't even remember.
I thought they had.
We're supposed to know about some stuff.
Fernando, looking into booking Alaska, what are your thoughts on the excursion where you tender off the boat to see the glacier closer? Okay, there's the one I was talking about earlier. We did it on Spirit, and it was probably one of our favorite things we've done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
One of our top excursions ever. It's pricey, but yeah.
Awesome. Save up for it. Do it if you can. Yeah.
All right, so it jumped to the bottom. All right, it ate about 3 minutes of chat.
Most of it was probably just talking about stack.
Probably. Chris Taylor, what kind of snorkel gear do you suggest? We've actually got some in our Amazon shop. ParoDeeJay.com/Amazon as our current pick. Melanie, going on Princess end of September. Were the staffing levels back up to normal?
On Princess? They seemed fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't notice anything.
I didn't either.
But I don't think it was a full ship, so...
Sherla, where's Mojo tonight? He was on earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Christina, when will be Bermuda? Oh, ours starts on the 23rd of October, so it looks like you've got Bermuda the week before us.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have 0 Bermuda experience so far. Let's see. Beth Halsey, when's your next adventure? We just talked about that. Constance, hotels near Miami. We do not have any such experience, sadly.
No.
Adra, what is something you're looking to do or experience on the Ecstasy? Is the October 10th the last sailing? Yeah, we're on the last sailing ever.
I feel like we experienced a lot because we were on it for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
In a row.
Looking forward to it. I want all that neon again. I want to experience the neon.
It's a nice size ship.
I want to experience getting off the ship and having the U-109 sign in my pocket.
That is not a thing.
That is not a thing that will happen. That's not a thing. But if it was in my pocket, I wouldn't cry. Heidi, do you have to have the ArriveCan app, or can you just print out the paperwork and QR code? I think you could probably print it. I mean, they definitely just said, show me your QR
on your
code.
Phone. So, I mean, I would just have it ready to go on your phone just in case. You can probably do both, though.
Yeah, because I guess there's Mojo. Speaking of, he heard his name, by the way. He's like, hey. So can you do ArriveCan? I've never tried to do ArriveCan on the computer. That's funny. I've only ever done it on the app. Ho, ho, ho.
I don't know.
Nice. All right, good. People are answering other things back. Talking about Zoom. There we go. Kayla, 3 weeks until the Glory cruise. Any tips for the ship, and have you had CD Leon? Glory specific.
Glory.
I think Glory is one of the ones that still has the little barbecue upstairs, which is kind of a good way to... it's always food tips. To get away from crowds and stuff, especially on Embarkation Day up above Lido. And we've never had Leon.
Is it like deck 11, you go out, and it's not very crowded, and you can see, like... the front of the water changing or whatever on that ship.
Oh, we were down on a lower deck. I think.
Deck.
It was one of the secret decks where...
Find a secret deck and go out.
For New Orleans.
And you can see the water change from like the Mississippi to like
into ocean.
Yeah, it's pretty
ocean
cool
stuff. It goes from brown to not brown.
Different looking, yeah.
BDF Travels, how was Wi-Fi on the Seashore going on her next month?
Seashore? Yeah.
I feel like Seashore did well. I don't
Once
actually
we bought
remember.
all of the ones we needed.
Oh gosh, other than
I think it was okay.
How it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once we bought it, I was like, okay, I feel like we enjoyed it, but let's see. There's people answering stuff about the CPAP machine. You can see how far behind I am. Good gracious. But then some people said no, some people said yes. All right. Greg, how do you pack for Alaska in such a small suitcase? You mean the big 28-inch suitcase?
Oh, no, it's not as small. But we have seen people take like 3-4 suitcases. Yeah. You don't need all that.
Some people I know took carry-ons to Alaska. Them crazy people. Crazy people. One of them's got a blue name in chat right now. Okay, so there's more CPAP. Oh gosh, there's a lot. Y'all check with the airline because I'm getting multiple answers.
Yeah,
for
definitely. Always check with your airline. You love Facebook and asking questions and stuff, but just for the best answer, always go to the source just in case.
Yeah, there's most people are saying no, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Tyler, how were the seas for you sailing to and from Alaska? It was actually not
First week was fine. The second week, the sea day was a little bit rough, but not bad. But a lot of people did not feel great. So.
There's some more stuff about CPAP. All right. All right, good. There we go. Let's see. Trying to find any more questions.
Static.
What is, I know. Gosh. Well, I'm curious to know. I'm at 8:26 in chat, and we moved our stuff at 8:32.
I'm holding my phone.
Crazy Cat Travel, you can do a sled dog excursion in Skagway.
Yeah,
that's true.
I was going to mention that.
We haven't done any of that. Donald Pitts, what's up? Said thanks for the Arrive Can information.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming up for Enchantment. Tom R, have you all ever had an issue using the cabin safes or heard of any problems from others like theft?
They're talking about JJ Cruise. Oh. They did a video on something about that. No, we personally haven't.
No. I mean, I know obviously crew and whatever, I'm sure the stewards and everybody has like ways where they can open a safe because people will leave it locked and leave the ship and all of that. No, I never had any issues actually.
Doesn't mean it can't happen though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Late Night Creations by Lizzie, Lisie. How has it been your experience with the cruise line leaving your luggage at your cabin door? I don't personally like that, and hubby and I are doing our first cruise in September. Yeah, sometimes they put it in your cabin, but not usually.
Yeah, it just depends.
We've never had anybody make off with our luggage.
We found it in the wrong location.
We have. We've hunted it down before and been like, oh, that's ours. It hasn't ever been on the wrong floor, like that time we found some on the wrong floor. But yeah, no personal issues. All right, there's people talking about Ocho Rios. Nice. Michelle Miko, family cruising on Splendor this week to Alaska. We were wondering what your favorite excursion is. Excuse me. Let's see. Splendor is going to be in Icy Strait plus the ports that we had. So I'm going to say Glacier Wind. In Icy Strait for whale
watching. Yep.
And then Juneau, usually anything involving Mendenhall, but it's been flooding recently.
Yeah, most of it was back open, I think, when we just were around there. So.
All right. Yeah, I was surprised to see all that. Something bursted it. Michael Piper, between Juneau, Ketchikan, and Icy Strait, if you could only give one recommendation for one of the ports, what would it be? So, you mean, like, if you're going to all three...
Juneau.
Oh, okay, then I misread the question.
Oh, I think that's what they meant.
Said if you could only give one recommendation for one of the ports. So, if you have to choose one of the three ports, I guess Juneau...
Juneau has the most to do, I would say.
But if the question was, can you take these three ports and give me one recommendation about them, it would be Glacier Wind and Icy Strait. So I'm not sure the question, but maybe if we answer it two ways, one of them will have been correctly. Anna, what is happening? Did you get the July Munch Pack? We have. It actually came a couple of days ago. We have not gotten to eat that yet. Mine got somewhere. Dad emailed them. They sent another one. Oh, gosh, yours got lost, but at least they did give you one, yeah? Mojo is sneezing.
I know.
Rick Wiz, any excursion recommendations for St. Thomas? We've got a port guide for St. Thomas, oddly enough. If you go to ParoDeeJay.com/port guides, all one word.
It's pretty informative.
Yeah, it's specific to the Haven site port, but we did have a couple of Crown Bay options in there, too. Yeah. Stacy, question ×2. Will the Spirit Vlogs be out by August 10th? That's probably a no. Excited to see them before I sail. Will Ricky, Laura, Carl, and Donna be sailing with you soon? Yeah, in different incarnations. Not together, I don't think, but separately.
Not that I know
of. You make an awesome group. Yeah, we've got Ricky and Laura on a couple of upcomings, and we have Carl and Donna on at least one. Two. Did he sneak another one in?
Well, one's Greenland.
Oh, that's right.
And then another one.
Let's see. Indian restaurant on speed dial this week. Yeah, really. Really. Weeks of Indian food. Yeah. Tomorrow's video is going to be rough. Adam Klein, have you been on Celebrity Apex? No.
Not yet.
We're looking at it.
The Edge. We've been on the Edge.
Yeah. Is it good for kids? That's my next cruise for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we only have experience on Edge. Would Edge be good for kids? No.
I mean, they have kids club.
But they're
I wouldn't say it's geared towards children.
Because they don't have, like, water slides and, like, that kind of stuff, did they?
No.
So, in general, yeah, I'm going to say not geared toward kids, but I don't think kids would hate it.
No, they can get all the free, like, scoop ice cream they want.
Ooh, okay, I'm going now.
Yeah.
Justin, any Bigfoot excursions in Alaska, and would you go on one? I would.
Bigfoot.
And I could lead that excursion. I'd be like, y'all just follow my footprints. Dawn Levesque, did you enjoy the Splendor? Will it be good for 20 days back-to-back Australia, New Zealand? Yeah, the ship itself.
No, the ship is lovely. I like the layout.
Yep, and the decor is gorgeous. All that pink. No, I didn't mind the decor.
They have nice spaces and plenty of room to spread out, which is nice. Yeah.
Why is my chat not moving? There we go. Quill, if you're doing 2 cruises back-to-back on the same ship, do you find it boring since they have the same shows and comedy and stuff like that? We try to do different things. Like, if we know, we only watch, like, 2 of the 4 shows the first week and catch, like, the other 2 the next week or something.
We've done that.
Yeah, but no, we just try to find different stuff to do. We don't tend to do the same things. Now, between Splendor and Spirit, like, there were 3 of the 4 shows were the same. And we did go see almost all of them, but it was different casts.
True. That makes a difference.
Yeah. Tina, how hard is it to get a taxi or Uber from the Seattle cruise port back to the airport?
We did it.
The Uber zone.
You have to walk a little way. It's
hike.
not terrible. Yeah. And it's clearly marked, and they'll tell you how to get there.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yes. Bring back the Indian buffets on Carnival, please. I know. Please. Heidi, will the discontinuation of testing influence how much you cruise? Oh, personally, no. Mm-mm. Do you still think they'll quarantine those who become positive on the ship? I don't know how the guidelines are going to be as it becomes
I would hope so.
Of a normal thing to, to have.
Well, that's true.
So, it's kind of all conjecture. I don't personally keep up with, like, news and do too much guessing and all of that stuff myself, so I really don't know. Oh, apparently when we moved our phones, it worked.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, my phone is way over there, and I
will
can't
never
see it
put
now.
my phone near the microphone.
All right, it was the phones, y'all. They knew it was smart. 4G. Tag on.
I think mine's on 5G though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I was on 4G. My phone's good too. Okay, moving the phone's work. Microphone sounds better. Good gracious, that was exciting.
We fixed something.
Bridget's buzz, is Dr. E no longer a cruise director? He is no longer a cruise director. That is correct.
I don't know what he's up to.
I follow him on Instagram. He lifts weights a lot.
Yeah. Into fitness.
Attila the Fun. Okay. Pay only in room. And I forgot they took away the room cards this summer. Last winter they had them on the Dream. Yeah. When the staffing stuff came out about they stopped some, like, the diamond parties and the platinum parties, but then they brought some of it back. They just haven't brought back the room cards.
Nowhere to be seen on the Carnival ships we've been on recently.
Tea time is on by. I mean,
it may still be on some, like the bigger ones.
Yeah, nothing we've sailed recently have I seen tea time, sadly.
Yeah.
But, let's see, there's that. They're talking about Optum tests.
My eye does not want to focus.
Oh, no. It's tough anyway.
Trying to look at it.
Pedro, anyone going on Celebrity Beyond in October out of Bayonne? Ooh, we are not.
No.
Love using monk fruit over Splenda. We may have to try some monk fruit. Air Force Les, have you ever had Lele as a cruise director?
Not
Leilani.
as a cruise director.
Just fun squad.
She's awesome, though.
Yeah, she was in our Mardi Gras vlogs. Mm-hmm. She was on Vista.
No.
Was it not Cookie and Lele?
Was it Lele?
Oh, no. That was
Oh,
you're right. No, that was not Lele. What else was Lele on?
I can't think of her name.
I won't call her Momo. What's her name?
No. Yeah, it was No and Cookie.
Yeah, we've had
Lele
No.
was not on Vista.
No,
Forget what else she was on, but we've had her a few times. She's really fun.
Just not as a cruise director. Bigfoot socks. I have some Bigfoot socks, actually. Are there clamshells, Amy says, on Serenity on the Alaska cruise? Yeah, or the like I call them the egg chairs. Yeah,
big, like a lot of them too.
Yeah, people don't go out there because it's chilly.
It's a great time to find one.
Tinkerbell, we stay at the Holiday Inn Express SeaTac by the airport in Seattle normally. Scott, when will you guys be joining us again on Panorama? No West Coast plans right now other than, Alaska. Actually, we don't even have Alaska booked. So I think we literally have 0 West Coast plans right now.
I know, we've done a lot this year, but we really like the Panorama. It's a nice ship.
Mm-hmm. Chris says, love seeing you with your water friends. Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Thank you.
That sounds like you should get that checked out if it's infectious. I don't know. They're talking about monk fruit again. All right. Fernando. Oh, no. Okay. We did answer Fernando's.
Okay.
David says, where can you snorkel in Alaska? I know Ketchikan.
You can snorkel in Sitka and Ketchikan, and I've seen them available to book through the ship and independently, and Sitka was completely sold out. And then Ketchikan, I think maybe is just snorkel Ketchikan. I don't know if that one's available on the ship or not.
Okay.
It probably depends on the cruise line.
LNC Cruises said they were in Alaska just ahead of us. Thanks to us, they are now hooked on Klondike Doughboy.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. Rick V, would you ever do a transatlantic cruise? Yeah. We've had them booked, and they've been canceled, so we're going to try again next year. Raptor Center was not affected when we went in May.
Oh, good. Okay.
Uptown Brown, did you come across any non-smoking casinos? Yeah.
Just Celebrity. Celebrity Edge wasn't smoking, and I think most of their casinos aren't. We didn't know because we weren't like experimenting at that point.
True.
But yeah, no, that's really cool.
Celebrity. And then the ones we went on recently, like they were pretty good about having half of like the Carnival Casino non-smoking with a pathway between, and it's open air. But it was.
We just tried to find like way in the corner.
Yeah, true. Bob Schultz, is there a current Carnival ship in the fleet, not counting Celebration and Jubilee? All right, that's where that question ended. I think there was more to it, so hopefully that comes through. Let's see. Maybe he means that we haven't sailed. I'll see if the question.
Oh, maybe.
I'm still 20 minutes. Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
Dream in paradise. If
I'm
that's
20
the answer.
minutes behind. All right, this is going to be really ugly, today. And that was kind of the intent when I wore this shirt. So, happy 9 o'clock. If you're new to the live stream, don't be scared. Every 9 o'clock becomes hat time. If you missed the origin of hat time, you have to go back and watch our original Carnival Ecstasy vlogs from 2019, and you will understand where hat came from and why it is so cherished. Now, why it became a live stream thing, I don't remember.
You put it on one night.
I did.
Are you going to get another one on the Ecstasy?
No, they're not.
You should, just in case.
They're not going to. Not another orange one. Maybe
get a blue one.
You tried to change this in for a different color.
Well, I mean, I thought it was my hat.
No, it's not. This was never. Hat. If you watch the video series, you know this was never your hat.
That's true.
It was always my hat.
Okay.
So, welcome to 9 o'clock hour. It's hat time. So now the rest of the live stream is pretty much the same, except we talk about poop a little more, and then the hat is on. So, all right, where are we at down there? Archery champion. Alaska is rainy. That's why Denali used to be called Mount Rainier. Oh, that's not actually a fact, but I do like your joke. Mount Rainier is in the state of Washington. Denali was called Mount McKinley. But I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's a good joke.
Yeah, that was a good joke. Okay. Fernando. Okay. We already answered that one. It's just that we were so far behind. Patricia, do you think your fall Bermuda vlogs will be out by the end of November? Yes. That's a month, so I would say that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruthie, do you cringe every time you see emails from me? I appreciate all you've done for me.
No, I appreciate that you're staying on top of that, and I'm glad to get you those deals.
That's funny. Michelle, Glacier Shuttle gets you to the visitor center. Okay, you got her on a technicality. You'd have to hike to get to the glacier if you don't take a flight. Yeah, true.
That is true.
A technicality. To get to the glacier, you are not wrong.
You do have to walk.
Maynard says, you have kept my wife and I so happy watching you because we would not cruise at the time. Oh, well. Shoot. Are you cruising? Are you back to it now?
Hopefully,
or still?
yeah.
I mean, things are. You can't really say that they're okay, but they're not okay. You know how it is. It's still a weird world out there.
They're getting there? Question mark.
Maybe. Candy Snyder, did you indeed do the onboard scavenger hunt on the Splendor?
We did.
We did the digital photo scavenger hunt.
Oh, well, it was the Alaska themed one.
Yeah, but not the onboard. Is that they have the one where you go around taking pictures of things?
And you have like 20 minutes to run around.
Yeah. That one's too much.
We didn't do
stress.
that one.
That's so stressful. Brad Clang, do you remember if it was a Bamboo Beach Break excursion in Ocho Rios? Bamboo Beach Break we did with Carnival.
Oh, yeah, that was a different one.
But
that one was okay.
I don't think the MSC one was called Bamboo Beach.
No, we'd have to go look.
I know with Carnival specifically, that was definitely Bamboo Beach. Did Ricky and Laura go to Bamboo Beach with us? I thought they did.
Had some rum punch, right?
Ooh. There might be some footage that got deleted from that. No, that was Freeport. I think some stuff got deleted, and Ocho Rios. Some stuff got deleted. Whew, y'all, some footage is never meant to have the light
did you move your phone near the...
Oh, mine's way.
Just not... No!
Mine's gone.
I mean, it was kind of close.
Oh, my gosh.
Thanks, Laura.
You're a 4G. She's a 4G.
Good grief. I've always had it there is the funny thing. Like, never...
Maybe it was never on 4G before.
It's on 5G. Maybe it's 5G.
Tim Eric C. heading to Alaska on Quantum August 29th. How restrictive do you think some of the excursions would be because I have a service animal? Is your service animal named Glacier?
Oh, yeah,
cool.
He's one of my...
Oh, going on that cruise.
Ooh,
How limited are excursions with service animals? That's a good question.
I don't actually know because I've never really come across that too much. They have an entire like department for that we can find out. Yeah.
Okay. Ash Sykes' first cruise ever was the Carnival Victory back in 2005.
Yeah. I thought you meant somebody else. I was like, whoa.
No, Air Force Les says a cruise creature should be a turtle or berry.
I think he's already done turtles.
I think he has. Bill G, can you recommend a hotel in Norfolk? I mean, there's only a couple down in the waterside area. Like, I know there's a Sheraton and a Marriott down there. There's one right by the Norfolk Scope kind of Chrysler Hall that used to be something else, and now it's not, and it kind of went ever since then.
We don't really stay there because we live
here.
I'm
glad. I don't even know what the name of that one is because I don't think that would be a recommendation. I would say either the Sheraton Waterside or the Marriott that's there at Waterside.
It can be pricey.
Yeah, they can. Norfolk is not really built to be a cruise city. It's a part-time cruise city, and they don't really seem to cater. I don't know. All right, Laura, when are 2024 Alaska cruises published? That's a good question.
I would love to know that because I've had that question a lot lately.
They would be out by now.
Norwegian has some out now, but not really anyone else. I figured it would be like in May of this year because like 2 years out, but I don't know what they're hiding.
They would normally have been released.
They're just hanging on to it. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, I'm waiting until the Luminosa dates come out so that we can actually put some stuff together for 23 even, but 24, gosh. We'll cruise. We will cruise too. We have a cruise coming up and are going to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica. We want to do a dolphin excursion out of the 3. What is the best one to do it? Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica. That's a good question.
Cozumel, I know, does it.
Grand Cayman is more stingrays than dolphins to me.
I don't know about Jamaica, honestly.
I don't know anywhere. I'm sure.
I would say Cozumel because I know for a fact they do, like Chonkanov.
Chonkanov
has dolphins.
Yeah.
There's definitely some other places too, but I don't really know off the top of my head what they are.
We haven't done a ton of stuff with dolphins, but I will say Cozumel. Travel 1609. Do you find traveling to ports a chore, or do you enjoy the trips? Oh, traveling to the ports, like to get to the cruise? No, that's not that fun. Like flying home from the West Coast has been a nightmare every time.
Literally, we had to wait until like 10 p.m. to fly out after getting off the ship at 9 a.m. So that was very long day.
Because we had to wait for Alaska Airlines.
Yeah.
So no, the traveling to and from the cruises, that's not fun. But the actual cruises themselves,
are great.
Gosh, I have a ton of fun on those still. Michelle, Alaska should be out approximately October, November. Are you talking about our schedule?
No, she's talking about 2024. Okay. Thanks. She knows. She does cruise stuff too like that.
Oh, she was joking us about. I was like, I'm trying to be fast. Cindy, we have run into you both on past cruises. Guess we won't see you in October on Mariner and November Wonder. Oh no, shoot, we don't have any of that stuff planned.
Have fun though.
Man. Pamela, I am traveling solo on Ovation. If I bid for an upgrade, do I only get charged per person? Oh, because if you have to pay the double fare, that is.
Are you in question. Like a studio cabin right now? By chance? Because right now you're only paying for one, if that's the case.
I'm guessing you're paying double occupancy right now, so I think you might have to pay double occupancy for the upgrade. It's per person.
Well, it's based on double occupancy, so yeah, I think you would.
Yikes. Heather Johnston going on Mardi Gras in September. Is Bolt worth the money?
It's very short. Yeah. It's fun because it's a roller coaster at sea. I did it once. I don't know if I would do it again. Right. Not if I went on Mardi Gras again. I don't know if I would do it again.
Yeah, it's $15 for like what seems to be about a 30-second ride. Is a little rough.
I went very slow. It's more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going so fast though.
Will Cruise, thank you for the chat. You're awesome and would love to cruise with y'all one day.
Thank you.
Rock on.
You too.
Thank you for that. Patricia, do you think your Bermuda vlogs will be out by Thanksgiving? Yeah, that should be fine. The Bermuda vlogs, because we get home on the 29th of October, so I'm sure they'll be early November.
We still need to plan what we even want to do.
Yeah, that's true. Bob, are there any other vloggers on the Ecstasy with you?
Ooh.
I am not.
I'm sure there are.
Right, I'm not specifically aware of any.
Trying to make sure, I don't know of any. John Hill is not a vlogger.
He's not a vlogger.
But
he'll do walkies.
I'm sure someone will jump on there.
Yeah. Let's see. Mary Ellen did screen. Oh, I screenshot my ArriveCan too. Yeah, I brought up the app and so I could. Yeah.
It makes it easier.
I totally did that too. Bradley, going on first Royal Alaska cruise, October of 23. Are there any hotels with a good shuttle service to the cruise terminal you would suggest? I mean, we normally do the Holiday Inn by the airport, Holiday Inn Express, and they have a $15 per person shuttle, which we used on Splendor.
No, it's great. And they pick you up from the airport. It's very convenient. Or you can do the light rail into town if you have like time and you want to not stay in town. Because the hotels in town are like $250 to $500 a night. It just depends on where you're located. So it's pretty pricey.
Chloe, can you do a brief rundown of Royal Caribbean check-in and embarkation? Haven't cruised since before the Rona. How has it changed? I mean, the check-in process just requires a little more documentation now, like your negative COVID test,
your vaccine card, your boarding pass,
other than
passport,
that,
your ID.
I don't think the basic functionality of checking in or embarking has really changed. It's just extra paperwork.
Just make sure you have everything you need.
Right, and then the muster drill is done using the app, and you can go at your leisure as opposed to having to say a set time where you line up with everybody else.
I think the main thing that changed is you have to pick an arrival time now, but you do that in advance.
Did you not do that in the old days?
I don't think so.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I know we didn't for Carnival. At 45 days for Royal Caribbean, you can go in and pick that time. So that's a little extra step, too.
Yeah, it's just my brain just thinks I've always done that now. It's like the current
embarkation
process.
We didn't really sail a lot of Royal Caribbean until after the pandemic,
so
I don't really know.
Right.
The only thing was like Grandeur that I
Grandeur and Mariner.
Yeah, I don't honestly remember.
Yeah, we only had technically, I would call it 2 Royal Caribbean trips before the shutdown.
We've been on a lot since then.
Yeah, so most of my memories are the post. Crazy Cat Traveler. So you're not like the ship show where you have one suitcase for cameras and one for hats. If I take this one, it might need its own special suitcase. But
I love Klekowski.
He has a lot of hats.
I like looking at his wall with all the hats. It's funny.
Ronald Lindsay, how did you like the Spirit I'm on for the 16-day Panama crossing? Or not crossing, Panama Canal. Nice. Yeah, Spirit is our favorite class still, and Spirit falls right in there.
Are we going to talk about Spirit Splendor?
Do we need to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can. I am 20 minutes behind.
All right, 9:30. We'll talk
Maybe
about
9:15. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of chat. Okay.
I'm trying to keep my phone away from the table.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Big Blue
weird.
Matt G, 900 in chat. Is that a record? No, I think our record was almost 2,000 at one point. Wasn't it?
Insane. I'm surprised we have this many, honestly.
Yeah, we were. We were 1,900 and something, I think, at one point. That was during. Well, I remember why that was, but anyway. Blessed Net, have you had issues with your flights lately? Not really, other than just awkward times.
Some layovers or like missed connections, so we had to stay longer. Because don't do short connections. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now they're talking about saves. Oh, it was a land-based resort.
I hadn't watched it. I just saw it come by.
I have not even been.
But I don't. I think that would be like what spurred the comment, maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Skagway River Float Tours and Skagway Spirits if you like gin or vodka. Nice.
River float tours. Like you're not floating on the inner tube in Skagway, right? That's cold.
Floating on the river. No, maybe it's a float boat. Most boats float, but
like a Zodiac.
Todd Dokos, have you ever done a Panama Canal cruise? We have
not.
No. Michelle DeGroot, when you found your suitcase down the hall, we had the same thing happen. The steward said they put them all out and moved them to the correct door.
Yeah.
I was wondering about it, except one.
We were just trying to help him out.
One was on the wrong floor. Now, legitimately, one, it was on the wrong
was
floor.
lost.
Bob just messaged on Facebook. Oh, that's why my phone buzzed, probably, with a hotel that has shuttle service in Mobile I've used before.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Thanks,
okay, because we are probably going to need that, actually. Yeah, I don't think we're going to park at the port necessarily, so cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Nancy, are you going back to Hawaii in the winter months to see the whales there? I want to, but probably not immediately. We want to do another summer trip first.
I don't know why I really like summer, because I feel like the water might still be cold to like snorkel, and I really want to snorkel in Hawaii, so...
We'll eventually do it.
I would probably do the one where you cross, like from California, the 14 days to do that and have less time in the islands.
That's probably correct.
And go see whales, for sure.
So we'll eventually do whatever ship it's going to be, probably a Spirit class ship. The same thing that we skipped out on, but I want the 15-day version. I don't want to miss Kauai. If Kauai goes, I cancel
Kauai
it.
is awesome.
Cancel it. I'm not doing it without Kauai. Heather Lee, we have a suite booked on the Glory.
Ooh.
We know the basic perks, but can we get in our room before they open them to everyone?
Sweet perks are kind of like platinum and diamond. You can go put your belongings down.
Right, and then you're supposed to leave.
But you're not really supposed to stay in there. They keep changing.
Right.
So by then, who knows?
Our basic rule of thumb is if the keys are out,
it's
that
clean.
means they are done with your room and you can stay in your room. If the keys are not there...
You're not putting anything in your room. There's no keys.
If you show up to the thing and the door is closed, I believe you are allowed to ask someone. Now, this is only Platinum, Diamond, and Sweets, as far as I know.
Everybody do it.
And maybe, I don't know about Faster to the Fun, because that's not a thing right now.
It would be them too. Yeah.
You can be like, hello, tap, tap, somebody, can I put my stuff in the room? And they usually are supposed to let you put your bags in the room, and then you leave.
Yeah.
But if the keys are out, we typically stay at the cabin, because they're done. Mary, really, will you ever do port guides for Alaska? Yeah, they're coming up at the end of the Spirit series.
We're going to be filming a lot while we're home.
We are. We ran a poll in the Facebook group as to whether people would want to see them after Spirit or after Enchantment, and the winner was after Spirit. So as soon as we're done with Alaska vlogs, Alaska port guides will come out. Then New England vlogs will come out. Judy, did you know the Perseid showers peak on August 11th and 12th with a full moon? It'll be great viewing at sea. What? Are we going to be able to see meteors?
Oh, wow.
From the enchantment?
Nice.
I want to do that. Wow. Laura said, our safe broke before they even used it on the last cruise. They wouldn't change it out without us present. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So that was that no. That was Carnival, wasn't it?
Well, they went on other.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was.
No, I didn't mean our last one together.
They went on Norwegian.
Okay.
I don't know where you guys were.
I know. Albert Gonzalez, best things in La Romana. Now, La Romana is an interesting one. We've only been once. Most of the excursions in La Romana take you out of La Romana.
Yeah.
So, La Romana has shopping at the port. There's a little recreation European village nearby called Altos de Chavon, which we did not go to. But it seems like it's cool for maybe like an hour just to shop and walk around.
Well, a Dreams Resort, you can get a day pass. Maybe. They weren't doing it when we were there, but that's what a lot of people do. They go do a day pass at like, it's either Dreams or Secret. I think it's Dreams. Okay. Anyway, yeah.
Other than that, not a lot going on from La Romana that I know of. Tour the
baseball field, and I've read like the descriptions on like the island tours, and they sound okay, but they don't sound like
they're not
what everybody would want to do. Yeah. Zip lining is big there. Yeah.
DJJ Tech going Panorama with a Havana interior. Have you done Havana? Now, we did it on Mardi Gras. Not worth it on Mardi Gras.
Not at all.
Panorama would be more worth it. We've never done it. But
the area is beautiful.
Yeah. Vista Horizon Panorama, yes. Mardi Gras, no.
Celebration, Jubilee, no.
No.
Because they're not going to change the layout.
But yeah. Panorama, I think you will enjoy the Havana area, yes. Especially since no one is allowed to come in it in the evenings like they used to. It's literally you have a pool and stuff back there that no one can use. Brad West, are you going to be sailing U.S. cruise lines while in Europe or looking at P&O or Costa or Viking? This first trip is
right now,
U.S. cruise
US
lines.
Cruise line.
Yeah, so we will eventually, I really do want to try, well, we're going to try Costa when it comes over here, hopefully, but it might be a slightly altered experience, the thing with Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Not the Luminosa, but the other two. Yeah, but U.S. lines for right now. Mary Ellen Lele was Fun Squad on Mardi Gras before she was promoted in December. Lele!
We love Lele.
That's funny. Let's see. Brian, going on Conquest in August. Have you been on that one? We have. Yeah, we got a whole vlog series on Conquest. The only ships we haven't sailed as of right now, I think, are Paradise, Dream, and I think that's it.
And then the new ones.
Celebration and Jubilee, but they're not out yet. So
and the Costa ships.
Yeah, other than Paradise and Dream, I think we have the whole current fleet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then we're just going to start going and seeing what's the ship we haven't sailed in the longest time, and just because we're not going to give up on Carnival when we complete the fleet.
No. There's no point.
We got to do Vista again. We got to do Breeze again. We need all these old ships again. Shoot. 78 days till the Ecstasy Farewell Cruise. Oh man, is it really? Oh yeah, because payments were coming due.
Yeah.
Big E, would you do the Around the World Cruise? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wife and I are thinking when we retire. That looks fun.
One day, maybe.
The Mola Mola fish were awesome. I know. Michelle,
yeah, that was cool.
We didn't know what they were at first, but you were smart.
I was like, I think I know what these are.
Guys, video games are education. Did you know that? Chris Arnett, we usually cruise Royal. We're going October on the Sunshine for Carnival. Any parking or boarding tips for Charleston? Anything to make it easier. Charleston's a little bit of a weird one.
Mm-hmm. You have to take a shuttle.
We've never parked there. We always usually do a hotel with a shuttle. But yeah, there's a multi-step process for Charleston that involves like an auxiliary building that they take you to first. So you have to be dropped off at this building and do part of the process. Then you have to get on a bus and ride the bus approximately 3 feet over to the other building. You can't walk.
It's not more than...
You are not allowed to walk. You're going to take that bus. They're going to put you on that bus, and it goes, here I am, the bus driver.
But you might see a dolphin out the window, so that's cool.
That's how it works. Have y'all ridden the bus 3 feet in Charleston before? It's exciting.
It's more than 3 feet.
It actually used to be a really short bus ride.
It's a little bit longer
now. If you remember the old Charleston, where you literally would go to the parking lot, and then you get on the bus and you go around the corner. It was literally around the corner.
I don't know why they do that.
But other than that,
it goes pretty fast.
Just follow the instructions. It's really not that bad. But yeah, but we've never parked there. But I know Ricky and Laura have. Because we rode away from there with them from Charleston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. They parked.
We got in their car.
And they were very nice and took us back to our car.
Yeah. Shelly, have you tried the beaver tails? You know we have. We should also try a Donair. Shelly has.
We tried that too.
Yep. Shelly has not watched our original New England and Canada series. I can see. Now, granted, it's from 2018. It's a million years old.
It's one of our most watched ship tours ever.
It is. Yeah,
because no one did the ship.
St. John was our first Canadian stop. No, I'm lying. I think it was St. John. Yeah, St. John. And we had poutine and our very first beaver tail there in St. John by the city market. We went to Halifax, walked around the thing, boom, boom. It was delicious. We had, I think, Donair and poutine and a beaver tail.
Yeah, you and Ricky sampled a lot of beaver tails.
We did. We tried all the different flavors.
Oreos and bananas and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so this upcoming trip is not our first rodeo to Halifax, but it's going to be delicious. It will be. Ronald, does Holiday Inn Express by the airport have a shuttle to the cruise port? They do. It's $15.
Each way. Per person.
Yeah, because they will bring you back, too.
Yeah,
which we usually
to the airport.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't. We usually just catch
because we're on a back-to-back or side-by-side. We don't need to go back.
Charlotte Bryan says, not sharing that hat. Jay worked hard for that hat. I did. I shook my booty for this hat. You're right. Now chat went to the bottom. No. I was doing so well. Is there a phone in the hat? Oh, gosh. Is that when it came out? Okay. Help! How come I'm this far behind? Okay, no, I was not this far
I can't
behind.
even read it.
All right, there's the media showers.
Now that we moved it, is blocking the screen, so I can't see it.
Okay. Okay, I've already answered these. Orange hat time. There's where I was. Whew. Rick V. When are you coming back to Long Beach? Oh, we already answered that. We don't have any plans to do West Coast as of right now. Jennifer, I don't see anything scheduled for your 2022 September. Well, that's just because we ain't got to talk about it yet.
We have stuff. Don't worry.
All right.
We have quite a bit of
y'all,
stuff.
Y'all want to know a fun, scary fact? Yeah, she said Liberty. We don't have Liberty.
No, not Liberty.
I looked at our actual cruise schedule versus what we have announced. And the funny thing is, our 2022 schedule, which let me pull it up again. This is our announced schedule. Between now and the end of December, we have 8 cruises that are not on this list.
Crazy.
So we have like Septembers and Novembers and other stuff.
Are we going to announce them?
Eventually. I don't have time.
I don't know what the big secret is.
That would take a whole live stream to just announce them. But between this August one and this December one, there are 8 cruises in here. Now, granted, some of them are like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah,
they're not all long.
No, they're small.
But there are 8 other cruises that we haven't even gotten a chance to talk about yet.
We will bring them up when editing Jay gets to add them to the screen.
Yeah, so we are slamma-jammed. We don't have room for a single other cruise, sadly. I want to say for 2022, we are going to end the year at 30 cruises.
Which sucks because we keep getting good casino offers. And I'm like, no.
And we can't.
Like, decent ones, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, our September, we crammed 2 casino offers in. We just had to like cancel stuff and move it around and make it work.
Yeah.
All right. Ash Sykes, longest cruise you've ever taken, 15 and a half days on Carnival Pride because of a storm.
It was meant to be a 14-day cruise.
Oh, is anything important happening? Because my phone go buzz. Oh, no.
Static.
Yeah, that was so at 9:02 the static came.
I'm going to put my phone right next to that microphone next week and see if it does the same.
Mine's way over there, so I don't think it's mine. Ruthie said, I think they're staying home to help Mama J in September. No, I think that's going to be a little bit of
that's later.
Our January, because she has some stuff that she needs to get done with health-wise, probably at the first of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was all the static. Static's gone. That is really weird.
I don't know. I didn't do anything different.
Todd, can you explain the Bimini tram and the cost of pool and beach costs? Now, see, we've only been once, and I don't remember them. The Bimini tram was free.
Yeah.
It had it had stops. It didn't have stops.
They didn't want to take us. It was a whole
there was a route with stops, and we were like, "Are we going to go to these stops?" And the answer was no. And then
can you go? Yes, but we're not.
And they weren't. So okay. Really, I am not able to explain much of any Bimini.
It was very confusing. It's a lovely island. If you go with Virgin Voyages, you get to use the pool and the club area and all of that stuff.
That sounds like fun.
It does. But you can go to the beach for free. It's just if you sit in a chair, it's like, $80 for 2 chairs and umbrella. I don't remember. The cost obviously can change.
Yeah, we have Bimini, I think, at least twice over the course of the next
We'll learn more.
year. So hopefully we'll be getting some more Bimini. But
it's really pretty.
it hurt my brain. Sad. It was like the water taxi in St. Martin that time. I really sat there and tried to follow and figure out how the water taxi worked. Don't even try. Don't even try.
And then it's like people asking questions like, we don't even know because it wasn't right. So.
Caitlin Parsley, longest and shortest. Yeah, longest was 15 and a half days. Shortest, 2 days. The grand celebration on Bahamas Paradise.
I was like, dude.
So 2 and 15 and a half.
Going on like a 1-day cruise. Well, Spirit of Norfolk. That was like a couple hours.
Like 6 hours.
That's the shortest.
It caught on fire. Anyway.
Not while we were on it.
No. Todd Dokos, what cruise ships sail out of Tampa? Right now, Carnival Pride and Paradise, the Celebrity Constellation, I don't know, what else? Something of the Seas.
I think there's a smaller Royal. I'd have to look.
There's like
there's a few.
4 or so, I would say.
Matt would know if he's still here because he works right next to it.
Yeah, look out the window and tell us what ships are there. Yeah, there's definitely an of the sea. Rhapsody, Brilliance.
I think it's Brilliance.
Okay,
that sounds right.
Brilliance of the Seas.
Unless it moved again.
Something like that. Jennifer Spalding, the husband just sent a super chat because you two are lovely, and I think Dee has a kinship spirit with sea creatures.
Aww.
Dee, you're so lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and she lovely.
Ow, okay, neck.
Laura Visser, just watched your Disney Magic series, which was our one and only cruise we've done so far. When the horn blew, I just about fell off my chair laughing at your reaction. And we caught that live, too. That was on the live stream.
I don't know why we decided to stand right there, thinking it wasn't going to be loud.
Gosh, Barbara, how far in advance did you do arrive cans for the Spirit Cruise? It's
within can do 72 hours before
days.
The cruise.
Yeah, so you have to wait until 3 days prior. Let's see, Nancy's Nibbles of Life, Ricky and Laura. Yeah, we've got them twice in October. Actually.
Not too far from now.
Next cruise, we've talked about that already. Nancy's Nibbles of Life, we've talked about Celebration. Michaela, when you did the Margaritaville Resort in Nassau, how did you get there from the cruise terminal? I thought we showed
We
that.
walked,
we
and we definitely showed step by step how to get there, but we walked.
Yeah, because I was like, turn here, turn here, turn here. And did you feel pretty safe about getting over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't really have any issues in Nassau. It can be overwhelming, but, I like this. Fantastic. Bolt is over in a flash. Get it? She's
No, sorry.
Ronnie did the Bolt twice. Yeah, now if Bolt goes around 2 times, but when we were on it, some people were getting 1 loop and some people were getting 2. We were so confused. Oh, Tammy said Spirit or Splendor. Okay, we were going to talk about that. Let's do 9:30. I like all this. Yeah, I totally forgot.
I'm checking on something.
Different categories, we have different reasons.
Yeah.
Pamela, double occupancy. Yeah, man. Brian Kelly, favorite cruise line, Carnival, Royal, or Norwegian? It depends on what mood we're in. They're all do different things well.
Pluses and minuses, but we have a good time on all of them.
Chris Mosher, happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy birthday.
We hope you have an amazing birthday.
That's awesome.
Man, JP, have you done iFly with Carnival? Or iFly is the skydiving thing on Royal, right?
Yeah.
No. No, we have not done that. Or if you mean Fly to Fun with Carnival, we've not done that. Or if you mean... No, we haven't done it.
No, Laura was trying to tell me that
hey, girl.
Gulf Coast Girl, which formerly known as Dancer Quest, she has a really good video on the Bimini tram in the resort. So she's very informative. So go check that out. Gulf Coast Girl.
Yeah, Gulf
Gulf.
Oh, I don't know if she gives her name. She does. Everybody knows her name.
I didn't say anything.
No, I was going to say her name, but then I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't been able to watch the content since she's changed to Gulf Coast Girl.
Yeah, but anyway, about Bimini.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, Laura.
Judith, can we do kids with an adult in Arrive Can, or do we have to make a separate email, separate account?
It's 1 per house.
Yeah, as long as they're in the same household. But different households, I think you would need a different account. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't check it. I'm not sure what actually they do with it.
Pre-cruise testing, yeah, we talked about that earlier, and that's just kind of guessing. Do we think it would go away before 2023? I really don't know. My guess is yes, but
my guess is yes too.
Nancy Raphaelin, how does Verifly work? We don't use it. I just show it.
It's supposed to be pretty seamless, but I've had nothing but trouble with it. So we just take our paperwork.
We've used it once because we had to go to Nassau to get on Adventure of the Seas, but beyond that, we don't use it.
A lot of people have good luck with it, though.
Yeah, I gave up on it. Rick V, would you do transatlantic? Yes. How long have you been cruising? 18 years?
2005
and
was our
then
first
Long
cruise.
Beach we've talked about a lot, so nothing yet. Eric Swart, any excursions planned for Canada? Not really. We probably should get on that.
We're so bad, planning our own trips.
I know, that's very sad. Any hotel for sailing from Civitavecchia?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Yeah, we've not done European, but maybe chat if you have any suggestions for the Civitavecchia hotels. How do you say it?
Civitavecchia.
Civitavecchia.
Oh, okay.
Civitavecchia. That's how I am. Wheel Cruise, question 2. Out of Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Jamaica, who has the best snorkeling?
Grand Cayman.
That's probably true. They have very clear waters.
Yeah, Jamaica, I snorkeled a little bit by like a reef over by what?
Yeah, that can be sketchy.
I forget what it was, like Hard Rock or something.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't bad, but Grand Cayman definitely.
Because you can literally walk over to one of the dive center places and get in the water and snorkel. The one I don't remember the one right by the pier, but they took us over to Don Foster's, and Don Foster's you can get in there. There's one closer to the pier, right? Guys, it's been a long time.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
It's in our port guide, but heck, if I could remember it right now. We haven't been to Grand Cayman in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they haven't opened up till recently.
Bonnie, have you ever cruised from LA to Hawaii? We have not. No. If we did, I'm sure we would try the one on Carnival, probably. So there's where we're talking about Kauai. Where's Mojo? He was here earlier, actually. Yeah. Michelle, do they have excursions available at the port in La Romana? I'm sure they do. There's vendors that you can hook up with, and I mean, I like to read reviews before I do stuff.
They tell you not to necessarily just wander off and book something, but if you pre-plan like an independent excursion, maybe.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so they did the Monkeyland tour in La Romana. See, I kept thinking they operated out of Puerto Plata, but maybe they can get there out of La Romana.
Okay.
And the best reef he's been dived on, was in La Romana.
Nice. Okay.
Well, shoot. Yeah, as Michelle said, was it snorkeling or tank diving? Knowing Matt, it was tank diving.
He does both. But yeah, more diving.
Yeah, he said it was scuba diving. And it went down there. Okay, there's where I was. There's talking about Hannah. Oh, somebody left. John Crispin, bye.
Bye.
That was 15 minutes ago.
Oh, gosh.
All right. There. Have you ever been to Anchorage? Sue Carnes wants to know. Do you have any tour recommendations? We have not.
We had a whole land trip planned, but that didn't happen.
Canceled it.
Yeah.
Rick V, have you participated in Halloween cruises?
For sure.
We have. We've dressed up a few times on cruises. I think our Pride series from 2021.
We were the Blues Brothers.
Was a Halloween cruise. We did a Victory in 2018.
We were like saloon 17? Western people.
17 or 18? I think it was 17.
Yeah.
Good gosh. Yeah,
18.
Just take a costume, have fun. I mean, and you don't have to take a costume, but
but they do activities the entire month of October. At least Carnival does, which is really great.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be over Halloween. So, William Jackson, what would you suggest to do on the celebration? Well, we can only base our experience on Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Since you went on Mardi Gras, leaving on February.
It's going to be very similar, just different themes for bars and restaurants and things like that.
I would say the same stuff we did I'm assuming, on Mardi Gras, which was, we loved the Emerald's restaurant concept, if they're keeping that. I haven't kept up on my celebration.
I don't know that they're doing Emerald's.
I'll
have to look.
We loved Rudy's, which, it's an upcharge, but it was worth it to us.
Yeah.
Make sure you get good seats if you're watching anything in center stage, and probably try to sit on the bottom level just for sound
Go
sake.
early to see a show, because it packs very quickly.
Laura says, Beaver Tails, have a maple for me. I'm sad we're missing out.
Maple is so good.
No, that was the best. Because we tried Oreo, we tried banana. Ricky and I, we were sharing Beaver Tails all over the place. Good gracious. Michelle DeGroot can't say she's had a beaver tail and she's Canadian. I think it's mostly it's an East Canadian thing, from what I understand.
You got to fix that, Michelle.
But there is a location in Victoria, and I think there's at least one or two in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah. BX Journeys, are you taking the Prima October 10th out of New York? We're not. We're going to be on Carnival Ecstasy on October 10th.
That's cool, though.
Eric Weiss, I saw there's a cheap 23-day Seattle to Sydney with 4 stops through Hawaii. Did you see that? Oh, gosh. That's the Splendor.
We did. We saw it. We can't do it.
Cruising with Carrie, will you be doing a packing video soon? No plans to. Robert, any Royal coming up? Enchantment of the Seas in about 2 weeks. Woohoo. Mary Ellen will start announcing y'all. What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I don't know.
Epic missing some Disney in there. We do need to sneak back on a Disney.
Once a year.
Once a year, we've determined
when I get a good deal.
Yeah. We can't paying full price for Disney. That does not work with the pocketbook. Gosh. Eric, gotta love Royal Casino offers. Yeah, Royal and Princess have given the best offers so far. I'm hoping Carnival kicks in, because we've still been trying. It has not been making the videos, but we've still been trying.
I have not done well.
Hey, I did really well on Spirit. Okay, by really well, I didn't lose money.
He didn't lose any money, and he got to all his points.
No hand pays.
Yeah.
Oh well. Penny Hayes, have you thought about what excursions you're going to do in Cozumel and Progreso for the Ecstasy cruise? I think we booked Sancho. I gotta check.
I should talk to Ricky and Laura and stuff too. Well, because we have friends and family and stuff cruising.
Well, we normally pick either Sancho's Paradise Beach or Nachikokum.
I don't think we've booked anything yet. We probably
You're probably
should.
right. You know, you're probably right. Oh, well. Let's see. Eric, Carnival Splendor has the 23-day free interiors right now. Hawaii and Fiji for less than $400. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Dang. BX Journeys 2023 Norwegian Viva. Would you consider sailing on her out of Europe? Ooh.
23?
I have Viva on my list, but we have not nailed anything down for Viva.
Not yet.
Not Europe, I don't think. No, not for 23. We've already got that laid down.
Yeah.
Sheriff, fingers crossed you'll be on the Spirit with us in February. No, we don't have any Spirit laid down for
We don't
February.
generally do too many repeats.
Right.
It's too close together.
Yeah.
But.
Mel Stowe, driving to New Orleans for Vloggers Cruise. Any safe parking suggestions? Now, we've never parked in New Orleans, and we got a ride to the port with Team Carl, right? And we parked at the garage.
They have parking at the garage right there.
Yeah. Fantastic. Bimini has lots of sharks.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
That's cool.
Andrew, what's your next cruise ride? Enchantment of the Seas. I'm sure we've gone over that since you asked that, since I'm only 10 minutes behind.
Are you going to talk about?
Oh, I was going to get to... All right.
No, keep going. It's fine.
I'm so close.
Okay, keep going.
Caitlin House, what is a port you guys have never been to but want to?
The Galapagos.
Is
that a port?
The Galapagos.
It's not on Antarctica.
But we still need to get St. Lucia, St.
there's
Vincent.
definitely some.
I want to go back to Tortola.
Yeah, more time.
There's quite a few that that are easier gets that we haven't...
than the Galapagos.
Yeah. Luis Rodriguez, Johnny Rockets on Symphony for breakfast have any cost? Most of the menu, no. There are some pay items, I believe.
For breakfast?
I thought breakfast had that one little corner, unless I'm on the wrong ship, with pay items, and then the rest of the menu was free. In general, no.
I don't remember, but no.
Yeah. Fantastic. Only the Paradise is year-round out of Tampa. The other ones move. Oh, yeah, because Pride goes to Europe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, okay, good. Chat went to the bottom, but I'm close to the bottom. See, once we get to about 9:30, people start giving up on typing stuff, and it calms down a lot. That's Big E, what excursion do you recommend in Freeport? Oh, it depends on what you're into. Do you like snorkeling? Do you like hanging out on the beach? Are you trying to find
shopping.
culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to know what you're into. BX Journeys on Quantum class ships, the iFly, yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right. Because Odyssey, I think, also had it.
Quantum Plus. Mm-hmm.
Andrew, favorite cruise company? We already talked about that. It depends on the mood. Damien, Mr. Sancho's or Paradise Beach? Again, depends on the mood. Sancho's is the party. Paradise is a little more relaxing. We tend to prefer Paradise unless we're with a group.
It's a bigger pool.
Yeah. Sancho's, you can tear it up as a group. Barbara P., did you do any excursions in Victoria? We did not.
Our own.
Yeah, it's so awkward. We only got to get off one of the times.
Super late, already dark, and things like that.
We'll get into why we didn't actually get off. We weren't allowed to get off the ship. Not just us.
Not us.
No one.
That sounds
was
really
allowed
bad,
to get
actually.
off the ship. Yeah, and it was not related to the corona.
No, it was not.
All. Eden Rock,
Thank
Nancy.
you.
Like that is the one.
I was trying to like Rose something. It's
Eden Rock and Don Foster's, right? Don Foster's?
That sounds right. That's what we did.
Yeah. Michael Lacurcio, what up? First time chatter, long time watcher. How long does it take for the test to arrive if you order with standard shipping? Now, we haven't had to order them in a while because we have a bunch.
We have a stockpile.
But it was like 3 or 4 days generally from Optum, I would say. Yeah. I give it at least a week, you know. Has anybody ordered from Optum recently? Hopefully they're not backlogged.
That's how I'm sitting now.
Yeah, that's how you're sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 9:30 alert. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. All right, I'm almost at the bottom of chat there. Tamila didn't get the notification. Good gosh. Rick V, do you participate in hiding ducks? Not normally. We'll rehide the ones that we find.
And rehiding.
Yeah. Heidi, you can get beaver tails in Utah at the local amusement park. They have them at the Dolly Parton Water Park, right?
Water Park. You can get them there, too.
I don't remember what it's called.
Dolly Parton's Water Park.
That's it. Dolly Parton's Splash Country?
Splash! Oh, wait. I think that's the thing in Virginia.
No, the one here is Water Country.
Water
Country USA for Busch Gardens. But I think it's Dolly Parton's Splash Country.
Something like
There's
that.
beaver tails there. And
Apparently.
We've never been. M. Favors is still not over us not winning Best Costume for Blues Brothers. I mean,
no, it wouldn't have been fair because there was a lot of people that knew us on that ship.
I know. I was trying not to enter, but we got coerced into entering.
At the last minute, they're like, come on, you two. We're like, oh, man.
I'm glad we didn't win.
Yeah, same.
Brad Baker, Nachi versus Paradise. See, we've only done Nachi once, so it's not really a fair shake. Yeah, Nachi does not get a fair shake from us, but we are Team Paradise in that thing.
Yeah.
Rick V, would you do an Antarctic cruise?
Yeah, of course. For sure.
Yeah, usually the answer to would you do blank cruise is yes. Tamila, as I watched Dee with the turtle in Hawaii, I thought about the Galapagos.
Yeah. They don't really swim in the Galapagos. I mean, sure they do. They're big.
What do they do?
Turtles.
Sink?
No, like the giant Galapagos tortoise.
Oh, the land tortoises.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe they swim.
Holly K. Sailing on Voyager to New England in September. Any suggestions for port excursions? Other than stuff we've done.
New England?
Yeah, because we really, I mean, we've
more
only been
stuff.
once. Yeah, well, it might not be out by
in September, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we mostly do self-guided walking tours and stuff. I mean, as you saw from our last series.
Frugal.
Yeah, we pretty much just walked around. We did the Harbor Hopper in Halifax. That was fun. That was our first duck boat ride. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be nice to filter by islands on the cruise website. Carnival, you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ronnie, you'd search up the destination first and then hit find cruises that go here, and it goes there. Andrew Walker. Oh, that's an interesting question I can talk about. Hey, any plans on cruising Harmony of the Seas? Okay, that's something I'm actually curious, and I wouldn't mind saying. We don't have it booked.
Right.
But we have an idea. If you're just coming here now, earlier tonight we talked about going on the Carnival Dream, right there, and then talking about going on the Carnival Jubilee. The Jubilee gets back on December 9th. Well, on December 10th, Harmony of the Seas goes out of Galveston. So I actually wouldn't mind spending a night in Galveston and jumping on Harmony of the Seas after this.
It's the only Oasis class we haven't done.
Right. So don't be surprised if we end up on the Harmony of the Seas December 10th. But we do not have it booked, and we might not book it. But I really think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking December 10th, 2023 might be added to the list.
Is it a 7-day?
Soon. I think it was the 7-day, yeah. Then that way we still
got
enough
not too close
time,
to Christmas, yeah.
Like we come home on the 17th, 18th, Christmas, yaga yaga. So there we go. That would probably be cool.
Excuse me.
Wayne, on your last cruise, did you like the deck you were on and the spot? So I guess that was Splendor. Is probably what they're talking about for deck 6.
I thought it was actually I liked it because we took a lot of stairs. we were a couple floors up from Lido, and then near like everything else. I made Jay take a lot of stairs.
Yeah, and then
but it was a great location.
Because on Spirit we were on 4, and so it was 5 decks to Lido. We took more elevators. Staying on 6.
Stairs a few times, and then I was like, nope, elevator.
Hey, every time we took the stairs, I recorded it. You're going to see a lot of footage of me climbing up stairs in the Splendor series because I was proud.
I was proud too.
Y'all, I got a story to tell.
Oh gosh.
I'll have you know, and I don't know how I did it. I don't know if a limb fell off or something. We weighed ourselves before we went on the Alaska adventure. We sailed the Splendor, we sailed the Spirit, and came home, and I weighed myself again yesterday. Down 1/2 pound. I don't know how. Combination of stairs, walking. You might notice that some healthier food selections showing up in my MDR stuff, too, from time to time. Down 1/2 pound after 2.5 weeks away from home. Never happened before.
Gained 2 pounds. Did not eat anything bad.
She ate so much better than
me,
too.
Oh, my God. It's all right. I'm a girl. But it's just a girl thing. But it's 2 pounds is not bad.
That's true. I ate some sugar-free desserts. I went to the salad bar a couple of times. I did some stairs. Don't know exactly how it happened because I also ate some sugar desserts.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
That has never happened before. So I was shocked. I was actually shocked. Okay, let me jump down here, and then we got to do our Spirit versus Splendor.
Yeah.
Which it's not. Yeah, the funny thing is, the Spirit versus Splendor debate is not going to do
it's
really
not
anybody.
Really a debate.
When in the future after this Alaska season is it going to come down to Spirit versus Splendor? Probably never. Like next year, it's going to be
staying in Australia.
Right. Next year is going to be Spirit versus Luminosa. I guess out of Seattle
or Miracle.
Yeah,
if they keep Miracle.
Chloe Kindon, can you explain the casino a little more? I hear about cruise offers and Prime. I don't know about like Prime and Elite and Ultra and all that stuff. Do you get free cruises at a certain level? Yeah, if you gamble enough, they will give you free cruise rooms.
And it doesn't matter if you're winning or losing. It's just based on like points, money in, money out, basically.
Yeah, you could gamble $500 and win, probably a couple thousand and they would still give you the same offers as if you lost that $500. So, Kaylee, what all do you do at Mr. Sancho's? We've vlogged it a few times. You eat and you drink and you swim.
Mm-hmm. That's about it.
And you pee. You go to the
bathroom.
You
can relax. They do like foot fish spa things.
I thought you were going to say foot fetish.
Like the fish that eat the stuff off your feet, you could do that if you want. You could get massages. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but the food and the drink and all that stuff is free, and the pool.
It's included. It's not free.
But the more you drink, the more you pee, and they do water their drinks down. So
a lot, yeah.
Tracy Cosby, Carnival is still giving out $25 for platinum and diamonds. Yes, they are. Let's see. Victoria has nice places to visit. I know. I want to go there in the daytime. Ronnie, if I want to do the Vloggers Cruise in January, do you have to book through a specific agent? There are 4 that you can book through. Oh, you want to use a casino offer?
I think they can
Norwegian?
still book you. I would get in touch with like Elisa from EECC Travel, Sharon from Sharon at Sea, Jenny from Lolita Loca, or Josh from Cruise with Josh.
That's the 4.
I don't really know. I'm not involved in that.
Right.
So.
Yeah. One of those 4 would help you.
I think they can still book you, but I don't know how.
I don't know how Norwegian Casino.
Yeah.
Dennis Craig, thank you so much.
Oh,
for the
thank
chat.
you, Dennis.
I don't see a message there, but thank you for that one.
I just booked Dennis.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dennis is going to go on a nice trip next year.
Nice. Dottie Mott flying to Daytona for a wedding and getting on a cruise the day after. Oh, you posted this in the group, I think, and I thought some folks had helped. Suggestions on transportation to Port Canaveral. I think the general consensus was rent a car one way.
Oh yeah, because Uber would be super
driving
expensive.
from Daytona. Yeah, the best answer I saw, because that was in our group earlier, unless that wasn't you, that'd be a weird coincidence, was to rent a car one way. Yeah. Splash Country. Hey, nice.
It is Splash Country.
Matt says the tortoises like to wade in the water. Where that wasn't even a joke.
I believe
just wanted to sing. Teresa King, do you play Pokemon Go?
We used to.
We actually did one episode of playing Pokemon Go back when it was new. We drove around in the car and
and it
played
stopped and played.
And then
Is it still a thing?
It is.
It is.
I have not played it in a long
It's fun.
time. I got to level 40 when level 40 was the max, and then I got bored and I just stopped playing.
Aw.
So, anyway, Beaver Tails are available in Winnipeg. All right, I'm coming to Winnipeg. How did it go down? There we go. Kendall, how do you earn casino offers? Spend money in the casino.
You gamble.
Yeah. Tamila, who is the gypsy you refer to as service? Oh, for Hawaii. Yeah, it's an app called Gypsy Guide. You download it and you pay for whatever areas that you want to drive around in, and it was a lot of fun.
It was great. If you do what we did, you will hear some of the same stories over again.
You do.
Because most people probably don't do all of Hawaii. But they're still good and you learn a lot.
Karen Davis, temperatures in Alaska in July.
It was like upper 50s to 60s.
Yeah, I'd say 55
and like the
to
glacier
60.
was probably like 40 something, I would say. It was chilly at the glacier.
I didn't wear
It wasn't
a coat.
terrible though.
No, I did not wear
Just
a coat.
because we were on like a moving boat.
I would pop into the heated cabin every now and then.
It was
and that
nice, yeah.
Fine. Orlando, nice hat you have. Thanks so much. you like. Lori Gonzalez, hope you had a nice cruise on Spirit. We were on the week before. We had the perfect weather. How was your weather? We did okay on Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit was good.
Yeah, Splendor, we got rained out in Ketchikan, but Spirit was good.
It was just overcast and kind of foggy, but not bad.
Yeah. Oh gosh, here's a lot of other people. Al lost 2 pounds. Heidi's husband lost 5
See,
pounds.
it's guys.
It is. It is. Stacy looks like he did a lot of stairs on Splendor. Yeah, because you know I recorded it. I'm like, here we go, up again, up to deck 5. You know, I'm just like, I am recording my feet. Yeah, see, Nancy said weight can also be water weight,
for sure,
which is true. Oh gosh, like, that all goes in my ankles. I bet my ankles just lost half a pound. Brad Baker, my wife, gets so mad when I do practically nothing and lose 10 pounds, and she does a diet and loses 1. Yeah.
It's so frustrating, I'm telling you. But it's all right.
Will Cruz have the Harmony book for December 18th. But that would be the week after. Yep, you would be on the week after us.
That's
It'd be
kind
so
of a
wonderful
long
to
time
see
to
y'all on the ship.
stay.
Yeah, we would be doing the 10th. Mm-hmm. So we would get off. Is it an 8-day? Maybe it's an 8-day then.
See, we can't do it because it's over Christmas.
Yeah, we
at that
cannot.
point. Yeah,
no. Christmas, we're home with the family. Thanksgiving, we're home with the family. Yeah. Mike, while in Hawaii, did you eat Portuguese sausage? I don't think we did.
Oh, no.
Is it like the linguiça
We had
stuff?
that on a food tour in Seattle, though. It was really good.
We did.
Like the first time we went.
There to Hear travels. We spend $10 per day in the casino and have gotten great offers, including a free 8-day one this past March. I only need to spend $10 because I spent more than $10 in the casino. $10 a day.
But you didn't lose any.
No, not this last time.
That's pretty good.
Amazing. I lost weight and I didn't lose money in the casino.
You need to go buy a lottery ticket or something.
Spirit was good to me. Teresa King, you flew out the day before Pokemon Go Fest in Seattle. Oh, man.
Oh,
40,000 people playing it at the Space Needle.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy.
See, I haven't kept up with it. Brad Baker, any plans to do land tours or all-inclusives? We had one booked for next month.
We canceled it.
Canceled it because we needed to fit free casino cruises in, sadly. So we gave up having to buy plane tickets to Mexico because we were going back to Riviera
Which are
Maya.
pretty insane right now.
Yeah. So to fit some, because we were going to take September off from cruising and do a little bit of like Mexico, and no, the free cruise offers started to come in. So
We had to use them.
Yeah.
Because you only have till the end of the year.
So I think we're going to shoot for like 2024 No, 23. That's next year. To at least get back to Mexico or get somewhere. And
I want to swim with whale sharks.
Oh.
That's like a dream of mine.
That's true.
It's never a guarantee, though.
Eric Weiss, how many whales do you see in the Northwest? I mean, 20 or 30 a trip normally?
We've seen a lot.
Yeah. Depends on if they're migrating or...
You just have to be outside at the right time. Because they're fast, so...
That's McKay. But first I thought the gypsy guy was you. Yeah. If you look over to your left, you'll see the
hey, you do sound
Kualoa
like
Ranch. Founded back when King Kamehameha was, I don't...
You sort of sounded like Bruce.
A little bit. I don't know.
What's his name? Bruce...
Almighty. No,
no,
Bruce,
the dead, that one, that guy.
Bruce Campbell?
Yeah, something about your voice.
Bruce Campbell. Oh, you have to get a little more pompous in your voice for Bruce Campbell. I love Bruce Campbell. Chloe Kingdom, what do you like to do when you're not cruising? Edit videos.
Work. No, I work when I'm cruising.
Oh, you mean like to do, or what do we do? Because normally what we do is work.
Slam a jam.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, we watch TV.
We catch up on TV.
Hang out with family.
Mojo.
We work. Well, when we're home, we really work all day.
A lot. Yeah. I haven't stopped. I have a lot of stuff to do actually.
Yeah, watch TV and play and respond to social media. I spend a lot of time on Facebook and Instagram
keeping up with comments.
And trying to answer questions and stuff.
Yeah, because we love you guys and we like to be able to answer stuff.
I used to be able to reply to every comment on a YouTube video. Now I just kind of answer questions because
it's hard.
It's very hard. Heidi, what food tour did you do in Seattle? We did Savor Seattle in 2019.
It was great.
It was actually. Emily Sully, favorite port you have ever been to? So one port. You can't say Hawaii or something.
Can't.
Favorite?
I don't know.
One port. Pick one port.
Bonaire.
This is hard. Oh my gosh, you didn't even go Hawaii or Alaska.
Well, no, because I can't pick one. So I guess I would say Bonaire. But we don't get enough time there ever.
Yeah, favorite port. What do I have to pick as a port? That's tough. Ensenada. I know everybody hates
Ensenada.
No, I didn't mind Ensenada.
No, Ensenada I like Mazatlan too, actually.
Oh, yeah.
The food tour was cool.
Yeah, we like all the ports. That's tough. That is tough.
Never a fair question.
FedEx is going to miss us on the Jubilee by 2 weeks. You're doing the Christmas cruise. Gotcha.
Sweet.
We'll be looking for your video. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be out by then, sadly, but hey.
2 weeks?
Yeah, well, Jubilee, if it's going to be the second in a 3-week run, and I probably won't even edit till we get home. No, Jubilee will come out in January sometime. Whoops. Rick V, did you try poi in Hawaii? We did at the luau.
Just the one time, right?
My son wants to know how many days total have you been at sea?
Ooh.
We are approaching 400, I would say. We have 330-ish with Carnival. And then, 300.
No, not 330.
I mean,
311.
Oh, you're right.
We almost won the most days at sea.
Yeah.
But didn't.
We were very close.
The lady was not too many before, ahead of us. We're
I think on Splendor, the person had 360-ish. And then on Spirit, it was 330.
Yeah.
And we have 311 on Carnival.
We're
you're right.
That was cool.
Yeah.
One day.
So I think that's right. I want to say we're at just under 400. We might be at 400, honestly. Good gosh.
I'd say with all the other ships we've done, I think it's more. We'll look it up, maybe.
I'm just going to say 400. It's on my flash drive, which is in the room. But I don't keep that file on here. I take it with me. All right, there's the poi. Jennifer, okay, he got it wrong, the husband. We changed it to take our auntie and uncle. We'll be on Harmony the sailing of the 10th. Hey, that's the same one as us then.
That's cool.
Home by the 18th. Yep. Well,
there you go.
Wait.
Well, we haven't booked it.
We haven't actually booked it yet.
We probably will, though.
I've mentally booked it already.
I mean, there's no reason not to.
All right, guys, we're going to book it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll book it. We'll see you there.
Okay. We'll be on the Harmony.
I don't know when we're going to book
December 10th of 23. So, yeah.
Maybe we'll get a casino.
No, we'll do that. Because we can come to, if we're coming all the way to Galveston, we're going to do 3 cruises.
We haven't done Harmony
why would we
before.
not? They lined up so perfectly. Matt likes the whale shark swim.
Yeah. Have you done it?
He said it's epic, so I assume.
Oh, cool.
I assume that means he did it on the epic. No.
Well, yeah, I do think I remember seeing. I don't know if you've plugged it.
There's Hayden. How was Alaska in July? Oh gosh, we've talked about it. Spirit or Splendor? We do still need.
Oh
to
yeah,
do
we
that.
do.
And how do they stack up to the other ships? Oh, that might be too much. Spirit versus Splendor, we still need to do, and we have 8 minutes left. But I'm almost at the bottom of chat. Bubble feeding was amazing. It was. All right, there's the poi question again. I think I'm basically at the bottom. Brad West, do you recall a night at sea where you could really see stars? There's too many lights on the ship.
It was really foggy, too.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. There's usually too much light pollution. I mean, you can see some stars. But I knew D was going to say Bonaire. See, Brad knew. Matt's finally getting to Bonaire in October.
Oh, it's so good. Go to Klein, Bonaire, Matt. You won't regret it.
Heidi, are you ready for another tour of Utah box in the mail? What?
Oh, jeez.
Good gracious. All right, I'm at the bottom of chat. All right, so now we have to do, not that it's going to affect anybody in the future at all, but Spirit versus Splendor. Now, we have to do it by category.
These are our personal opinions. I feel like you have to say that.
That's right. And this has nothing to do with nothing. So what category is good to start with? Overall, overall is last, because we do have an overall preference. All right, let's go. Let's start easy. Let's go.
Well, you can't even time in the port?
Yeah, I was going to say itinerary. That's an easy one for Spirit.
Well, because the Splendor, it's such short days. Like, there were, like, some that were, like, 6 hours and things like that. You just didn't get enough time to spend there. And you know that when you're picking your cruise, obviously. So if you want longer ports, definitely look at the times you're there. And
again, this is the last time Splendor is doing Alaska, so it's going to have no bearing on your future cruising at all. I love how it makes no sense at all,
but we still have to do it.
But, of course, Spirit was 8 days. It has icy straight point. Right. So, yeah, that obviously won. I guess let's go food.
Splendor. Yeah, Splendor's food was way better.
And not just because of the Indian buffet.
No. Just it was hot and tasted really good. Everything was seasoned well. The food was just in general better on Splendor.
It was just better. Food service.
Spirit. No, Splendor.
Splendor won service.
Yeah, the service on Spirit was just lacking. We're not picky people, but like you almost had to beg to get refills of water or coffee and things like that. We had a very interesting brunch. You guys will see in the video. We talked about it. Like they basically
some food items were made wrong.
Forgot us and didn't offer coffee and water. And we know they're working hard.
Oh, they were. They've
got lots of tables. And so we don't complain, but we just want to be realistic with you guys about it.
But food service, Splendor won in a landslide. I'm talking breakfast was better on Splendor. Yeah. Dinner was better service on Splendor. Just in general. What's another good category?
Entertainment.
Entertainment schedule. Spirit. Oh, my hat almost fell off.
The cruise director, Erin, on Spirit, she did a lot of activities that we haven't seen before in any of our travels to Alaska. Like little fun Alaska-themed like events and games and things like that. Just stuff to bring people in and really like envelop you in the Alaska theme.
We didn't get the Alaska theming so much on Splendor. Now, Splendor was fun because they've made up what they call a pub quiz. We went to the pub quiz night. That was like the highlight of my activity schedule.
Yeah.
On Splendor. Pub quiz, fantastic.
It was really
Andy was so funny at that. But Spirit, they were doing like Velcro axe throwing competitions, and I don't know, there was just more Alaska-ness about it.
There was like Gold Rush, you had to go, like the hidden ducks, you had to go find stuff like that.
So Spirit definitely won on Alaska
activities
stuff. Let's see, Get In Loser says Aaron is fake as heck. Now see, the cruise directors,
we love Aaron.
I understand where he's coming from, because the cruise directors develop a shtick, and that's, if you've ever sailed with Dr. E, he was one of our favorites, but oh man, did he have a shtick. No. It's scripted. It's the same thing they say every week. You fall into this routine. So I get what you are saying.
But we know her on a personal level, too. Gosh, she's not. She's extremely nice, and she's really personable and takes the time to talk to people if you take the time to talk to her.
Yeah, but when you see them in cruise director mode, it's that's very much like, they're in their cruise director character right now. We've run into a lot of those over the years. Yeah. What other categories can we even talk about?
Deck parties.
Okay.
You talk about it. I'm tired of talking about it.
Deck parties in general. Yeah, we give the deck party nod to Spirit. Yeah. Now, they kind of had the same types of deck parties. Right. You had, like, Mega.
Northern Lights.
You had Northern Lights Party, which was basically Rock and Glow. And they had 80s Rock and Glow. Mm-hmm. There were some logistical issues. Actually, with tomorrow's video is the first time a logistical issue came out. Which is you would either show up to a deck party and something else was already happening and the space was already in progress and full. That's actually tomorrow's video. Or there's a certain flow that you have to get into as a cruise director to do a good deck party that entertains the crowd. And Erin, I felt like, was a little bit better. She had the edge over Andy. Mm-hmm. Andy on the mic is fun.
He's very
comedy,
funny. Yeah.
emceeing stuff. He is great. But controlling a crowd and doing the deck party and getting everybody dancing and excited, I got to give that little nod to Erin.
Yeah.
There was something, you'll see when we get into it a little bit, and you'll see what I mean about it was the 80s Rock and Glow party with Andy. I almost left. I'm going to leave it at that. I almost walked out of his deck party, but
it wasn't.
I'll let that video speak for itself. That one's coming out. Oh, yeah, Chris. Oh, gosh, we're talking about Chris Williams. Yeah, he's not even in this. He was rocking the house. Have we sailed with Chris Williams? Yeah, Mardi Gras.
Twice?
I think so. It was on Mardi Gras videos.
Yeah.
So, yeah, overall, but that was just overall. So, the entertainment schedule and the deck parties on Spirit won. The food and the service on Splendor won. Ship layout, I give that to Spirit all day long because we love Spirit class. I mean, it's so flowy.
It gets a little bottlenecky in areas on, like, Splendor with people.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, any other specific categories? Because, I mean, you got food. Because really, the only things that we notice, we go on, there's the food, there's the entertainment schedule. Of course, Splendor didn't have ships on stick, so I'm not docking them for that.
They didn't have any. Or maybe like one.
I did not get a Splendor trophy.
Well, we have one. Somebody was lovely enough to send us one.
They were out of stock. But Spirit, I got my trophy. But yeah, between the two, so any other specific categories, but... I
can't think of any.
Okay, but best overall, like if we had to go back and say, you could only do one. Oh, Brad Baker says decor. I might give that to Spirit too. I don't know. It's all the pearls and the old school Renaissance art.
I guess we don't super pay attention. It doesn't affect our cruise one way or another.
But see, they have that extreme theming. Like you've got the Versailles and then the other one. Which one was the Pharaoh Lounge? That's
Spirit.
Spirit. Because Splendor was spectacular.
Yeah.
I would give the nod to Spirit on decor. There's something, I don't know, that whole era of ships.
The jungle era.
Yeah, the secret hallway with the jungle and the giraffes. I like the over-the-top theming. It's like the worse it is, the more I like it. So y'all probably give it to Splendor, don't you?
I'm just reading to make sure we didn't miss anything.
No, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, MDR food service was in Spirit was not as good. Somebody said Splendor was the best service. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
We had amazing service.
We really did. Yeah, probably it. But overall, if we went back and said you could only do one of these, and you have to scrap the other one, it's Spirit. I'm booking Spirit.
Which sounds weird because the food and the service weren't as good. Yeah. But just the feel of the ship and I don't know. We just liked it overall better. Yeah. Maybe it was because it was 8 days and we had more time in port. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? But overall, Spirit was the better experience, I would say. Yeah. Just in general. Yeah. I guess one other thing, not that it's really their fault, is that Spirit is also a smaller ship and we were able to get closer to the glacier.
Huge points for that. Well, they said they had a different
the azapods.
Like
helped.
They were the only ones that has that, so they can get like right in there. Which
because
even if you're not taking the tour, just on the ship.
Yeah, you'll see tomorrow in tomorrow's Tracy Arm video that we really could not see the glacier. Like we cruised in and we were like, "There's the glacier," and then we're like, "Skirk," over to the side, and we didn't see the glacier ever again. So there was no sitting and spinning and appreciating the glacier unless you got on the small boat tour. Spirit, they could pretty much see the glacier the whole time.
It was really close, yeah.
So I didn't really take that into my account, but that was just something else to note. The smaller ship with the azapods was better at getting to the glacier. But again,
this has no effect on anybody who's watching this because this will never be a thing unless you're going to Alaska this season on a side-by-side.
Oh, or next year when Spirit comes out and you're like, I remember they really liked Spirit. Well, we're probably going to try Luminosa next year, which is a Vista class, right?
Yeah.
That would be the biggest ship we've ever taken to Alaska.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's all personal opinion.
It's personal opinion, y'all. But we had fantastic times both times.
Oh, yeah.
But if, like I said, if I could only do one, in Spirit, But it was more authentically Alaska, I feel like.
Yeah.
Naturalists, that's kind of a toss-up. Both
I liked
Emily and Chris were great.
Emily was on Splendor.
Yeah, so that was Splendor. We went to more of her talks, I guess, and we didn't get to go to Chris's talks, but we met Chris. We met them both.
Chris is super nice, though, yeah.
Yeah, Naturalist was a toss-up because they were both great and they were both full of information. Mary Ellen said earlier in the season nobody could see the glacier. Yeah, when it's that ice, early, sure. Yeah, you really can't. But yeah, they glided right up to that thing on Spirit, and they're like, look, a glacier. So
we had Mark Walker as director on RCCL. We haven't.
Oh, Matt says that the Luminosa is much smaller than the Vista class. I don't know why somebody told me it was a Vista class ship. It was just made for Costa.
Maybe the other one.
Maybe they lied to me.
I don't know.
Lied to me. All right, so I don't know how many people Luminosa holds. I'll have to do research. Stacy going to Cozumel in a few weeks to go into Paradise Island, wondering about getting a taxi. Yeah, I think we've showed that in our videos too about how to walk to the taxi stand and find a taxi. Yeah, so you basically follow all the signs toward the taxi stand. It's very regulated, and you just say, I need to go to Paradise Beach right there at the port. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's usually...
Don't let them tell you it's sold out, because apparently that was an issue at one point. Just be like, no, I have reservations, and go.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, they're saying Splendor is the biggest ship to Alaska that we will have done, because Luminosa is like a glorified Spirit class. Wow. So I didn't look it up. Somebody told me I thought that it was a Vista class. Oh, unless that's... Oh, you know what? It's probably the other two. It's one of the other two that's a Vista class.
I didn't think they'd bring something huge.
The Ferenzi or the... What's the other one called?
Venezia.
Ah.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, that's probably one of the Vista class. All right, well, that's me getting my brains tangled. Favorite thing to do in Puerto Rico? Walking around Old San Juan itself is a good thing.
You can go to the forts.
Yeah, otherwise, we probably had the most fun puttering around with De Turcon Ali, doing the island tours and whatnot. So I would say, if you're looking for a free day, just walk around Old San Juan. If you're looking for like a get-out-of-town adventure, you can do De Turcon Ali.
We had some really good authentic food.
Yeah. 2,100 passengers. Okay, so there we go. Okay. So it's kind of Spirit-ish. Well, that's
Thanks,
cool.
Eric.
Well, I'm kind of glad to hear that because I didn't know how I would like that big of a ship to thingamajig.
It's after 10.
Oh, it is. Shane Nordgren, thank you for the chat. Glad I caught the stream. You guys are such a hoot.
Oh, thank you so much.
Such a hoot. Guys, on that note, I can't talk anymore. But thank you for that. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday evening from home. We will be here next Sunday. I don't think we're here the Sunday after that, are we? Have we left yet?
I think we're already gone.
Oh, we are. No.
We're here?
We are here next Sunday, the 31st. And we are here.
3 live streams.
We don't go to Baltimore till that Wednesday or something. So anyway, but first off, Friday, come see us on Fantastic Cruising Channel.
Yes, definitely.
That's going to be 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then come back on Sunday because we're going to be right back here.
Same channel.
8 p.m. Eastern
Same time.
and all that stuff. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
But that's it. So
I gotta go do work.
For hanging out. Yeah, I gotta go upload a video for tomorrow so you guys can watch it. So Tracy Arm is coming out tomorrow. Then we finally get to ports.
What?
I know. I hate when it's like you get on the ship and then there's a sea day and then there's a glacier. I'm like, I want to see some land.
Yeah.
The series
but you guys
starts
stick
dragging.
with it. It's good. And then the Spirits series is even better,
yes,
in my opinion.
Spirit.
We do a lot. We get to do a lot more.
Well, but Spirit, you're like sea day, and then you're like, bam, icy straight, bam,
Yeah.
you're in a port, and then you sneak the glacier in.
You'll see.
I like that so much better. But anyway, so if you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, become a Paromaniac today, socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep. And until next time,
rock on, static or not. Oh,
hopefully not. My phone is way over here.
That's it.
Well, where is it?
Good
There's
night,
my
y'all.
phone.
Don't do it. Good night.
Bye.
I don't know where the button is.